Waiting for the pencil.
So ready. Good evening, and welcome to Reserve Inspirations, Dungeons & Dragons Live, where my friends and I play Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition for your entertainment. Live. I'm Aaron, your Galaxy Master, for the duration of this adventure, and we have in the background... Oh, Kayla's back! Kayla is back, doing music again for you.
Woo,
I'm sure you'll be excited to actually have music and sounds, because, you know, Andy dropped the ball. But Andy's also here.
I mean, not for much longer, apparently.
Keeping an eye on the chat, making sure everything runs smoothly as always. And of course, you know, our fantastic players. Lauren playing Tita, the Thrycrean Way of the Iron Lung Monk. We have Mike sitting next to her playing Zaxa Zior, the Vidalcan Divination Wizard. On the below on the screen, there is... Yeah, oh yeah, no, I'm going by the screen now. I got it in front of me so I can see.
On the below.
Below Tita, a.k.a. Lauren, you will see there is Plunk, played
Is
by
this like,
Christina.
can we do like the Brady Bunch? I'll wait.
Yeah, well, that's kind of how it is at the moment. The Radon Rogue Assassin. Is Sarah, our special guest, playing Emmy, the Fire Genasi Bard of the College of Glamour. And Priya being late. It's a little not professional, but Priya, she should be here any moment, is playing Minerva, the Scourge ASMR Gloomstalker Ranger. Oh, hey.
Okay, wait. I just got back. I just need to go take care of one thing. 1 second. Just give me a second.
Yep. Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aaron, we did.
Yeah.
I was supposed to buy and ship the game Horrified to Priya 2 weeks ago. I was being like classically lazy and then outright forgot.
Okay. All right. Let's. Sarah, James. I bet James at the Game Reserve could help you out. Should I give him a call for you?
Oh, yes, please. You would be a lifesaver.
Hey, James. We've got a predicament over here. We need to get the board game Horrified to Priya ASAP. Any chance you could... Oh, no way. Yeah? Perfect. All right, awesome. Thanks. It's pretty much halfway there at this point. Yeah.
Okay, so, what's going on? What did I miss?
Nothing at all. It's fine.
Oh, wait, also, Sarah, I still haven't received Horrified yet. Do you know when I should be getting it?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm surprised you haven't gotten it yet. It should already be there. The Game Reserve.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Priya.
That was the best.
Well, now...
Finger guns.
That was a little quicker than I expected it to be. Priya showed up a little earlier than I expected. So,
Gotcha. Ha.
but now we are going to talk about T-shirts. Lauren, the winner of our T-shirt giveaway last week was Mama Bear 219. She's already reached out to us, and we're getting that T-shirt out to you ASAP. Stay tuned at the break for today's T-shirt giveaway. I will be announcing the keyword at the break as usual, and you have until the end of the break to enter the keyword into the chat, and we'll announce the winner at the end of the chat, and again, or at the end of the episode. Only enter the keyword once, otherwise you're disqualified. Too bad, so sad.
Not so sad, because we told you the rules.
That's fair.
We don't feel bad.
As you may or may not know, we are live Mondays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our videos hit YouTube Fridays at 10 a.m. And we have a playlist of recaps so that you don't have to watch all the content. Or if you're trying to catch up, you can do it real quick. And also, this coming Sunday, October 25th, on Reserve Inspiration's Game Corner, Lauren and I will be playing Horrified with some undisclosed special guests.
Not me.
We will teach you...
Wow, way to bring the room down.
I won't be there.
So we'll teach you how to play and work together to defeat all the monsters in the town. Yes, this is a cooperative game, so it should be pretty fun and exciting working together.
Super good.
This episode will hit YouTube the following Thursday at 10 a.m. Check us out. It should be a lot of fun. Now, this is when we were supposed to talk about the Game Reserve. Way to throw that one out of the loop, Priya. But I'll, you know what? Because you did that, I'm going to throw this upon you. Go ahead, talk about social media and the new fun thing that we're doing and the space facts. Go at it.
Woo! I don't have to do this anyway. So you can find us on social media on Twitter, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Just search for Reserve Inspiration and we should be the thing that pops up. Also, we've got a new exciting thing for y'all. We have set up an official Discord server for Reserve Inspiration. We are going to be posting a link to that in the bios of each of our socials, and I'm also going to be just kind of advertising it a little bit more. You'll see that link floating around. So yeah, if you want to come chat with any of us, be a more active part in the community, I don't know, or just have a chill time and talk about D&D, feel free to join our server. But yeah, keep an eye out for the links to those.
We all love talking about D&D, so...
Oh, sure.
But yeah, so today's space fact is that space is completely silent. It is a vacuum. There are no atmospheres whatsoever. So this means that sound cannot travel. So someday, eventually, when we have a TV show made about reserve inspiration, you won't be able to hear any cool sound effects that are happening out in space. So like the rock monster that like was shot down and crumbled, it would be able to do that, unfortunately. It would be a very tense, silent battle, which could be
sounds.
So there you go.
About what?
Rude. Not you, Priya. We love you.
Well, thank you so much, Priya, for all of that lovely information.
I have a
Yeah.
thing to say.
Yeah.
I have a thing to say.
I was gonna say I have a question, but it's not really a question.
You have a comment or a concern?
Yeah, I have a comment.
Yeah.
Ninja Sex Party was right.
About?
They have a song called Dinosaur Laser Fight.
Oh,
Yes, they do.
Silence.
Yes, they do.
And in the song, he says that it's you couldn't hear anything because in space everything is silent. There's no sound in space.
Oh, well, that's a sad laser.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Listen
No,
to the song. It's good stuff.
It was an epic battle. There was also robots and sharks.
Robots
Oh,
and
yeah.
sharks. And on that note, I think it is time to talk about what happened last time on Reserve Inspiration. With Minerva captured by the Obsidian Order, a powerful group of bounty hunters, the party tracked their ship to a debris field, where they noticed the debris was actually shreds of the Halo ship belonging to Minerva's previous team, the Spite Team. Minerva, along with her captors, located number 4, a long-missing member of the Order, who coincidentally was also one of the members of the Spite Team. When 4's memories were returned to her, she remembered her husband, number 1, and quickly betrayed Minerva. At the same time, 2 is convinced to join Minerva in the battle, and battle ensued. Meanwhile, an enormous Earth Titan was demolishing the remaining parts of the Halo ship by throwing small elementals at them. Plonk took the Bolt 960's cannon, making quick work of the behemoth, blasting a hole right between its eyes. While Emmy, Tita, and Bernadette boarded the Obsidian Order ship and began conflict with the 2 members inside. Tita got caught in a snare net. Emmy burned the mask right off the face of number 7. Yambra was knocked unconscious by an elemental, while Zaxa saved Kubrick from floating away into astral space.
That's
Minerva found Zanessi's unconscious body and fired the killing blow against number 1. Or so she thinks. And that is where we left off, in the middle of combat.
In a world.
In a galaxy.
Mike, did you roll your dice
4.
for your things?
It's on a new
You
day.
used one of them.
They're already rolled.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They don't reset
Only
every
each
day.
day.
It's only, yeah.
Okay.
So, I'm going to give a brief description of the scene, the scenario where
The
everyone
scenario.
is at the moment. But the Halo ship. And Andy, actually, if you still have that image and you want to throw it up there while I'm talking about it, that would be fantastic. So the Halo ship has a central piece where it's like the control center and the engine room, and each corner of that section of ship has an electrical tendril that reaches out and connects to other portions of the halo that surrounds this central piece. These tendrils allow quick teleportation travel from one section of the ship to the other, and currently 3 out of 4 of those are still intact, connecting pieces together. The majority of the party has congregated in, on the screen from what you can see, number 5, the largest section of the halo. In there, I'm going to go from top to bottom, see if I can remember this off the top of my head. We have an unseen servant, and then we have Minerva.
Oh, yeah.
And then we have an unconscious number 1, and then number 4 standing over his body. A little bit beyond that is number 2. And a few feet away, we have another elemental, and then Zoxa, who is kind of holding on to Kubrick, who is about to, again, fall out of the edge of the ship.
I love that my hand is actually coming out to grab Cooper.
Oh, yeah.
His face.
It doesn't like that.
Plonk, along with the majority of Emmy's crew, has taken up one of the guns on the Bolt 960, and she is preparing to continue to fire anytime she sees enemies. In the Obsidian Order ship, number 8 has barricaded himself in the control room in the cockpit, where Emmy and Bernadette are trying to break down the door. And in the back end of the ship, climbing out of the hatch to the roof of the ship, is number 7. And Tita just right below him stabbed his pickaxe into the Achilles heel and attempted to pull it down. Other than that, you know that there are a few Earth Elementals in other sections of the Halo, but you don't know specifically how many or where they are lurking. But that's where we're going to pick up today, and then we're going to pick up with number 7. Number 7, who is currently climbing out of the Obsidian Order ship, is going to look down and see Tita below him. And he is going to drop down in order to knock you prone and grapple you. I would like an acrobatics or athletics check.
I can't stop thinking about what you just said about the Achilles.
With my, I'm doing athletics because
Oh,
I
yeah.
have a higher bonus. I rolled an 18, so it's a 21.
18. That is
It's really a 21. It's a
22.
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
So he lands pretty much on your shoulders and your chest, and just you crumple below his weight, and he's kind of standing over you. And he is going to, now that he has advantage.
Wait, no, can I use my thing?
What?
Sarah gave me that inspiration thing and I can roll a d6 to any d20. Can I save myself?
Ooh. Yes, you can.
So if I roll anything, I have to roll at least a 2. Because if we roll the same, then it doesn't.
He's still.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I rolled a 4, so.
So he drops down onto your shoulders, and his knees kind of buckle because you're able to keep yourself.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, and then he kind of falls off to the side, and now he's face to face with you in the basement, in the below the hatch, and he is going to try to strike out at you with his claws. That is a 23 to hit. 7 points of slashing damage as he cuts across your torso carapace there. And then he is going to use his bonus action to disengage and attempt to climb back up the ladder.
Idiot.
And with that being said, Minerva, it is now your turn.
What an idiot.
You are... you can feel almost like a weird presence behind you, which is the unseen servant of Zoxa. And in front of you, you see 1 lying unconscious on the ground. 4 is standing over, and I believe she just tried to attack you to no avail. And 2 is behind, and you can see that there's something going on with Zoxa and Cooper, but it's hard to make out with the elemental in the way. What would you like to do?
Alright,
Oh,
so
also, Zanessi's dying in the other room.
No, yeah, so I was going to say, it seems like I have a lot of allies together, so I think
this in as Zanesi.
we can have each other's backs. I'm going to go back into the workshop, and I remember seeing, like, the cracked window, I guess, so, like, I want to bring Zanesi to a place where there's, like, better air quality, so I just want to, like, pick her up and, like, bring her out to the hallway.
Okay, sounds good. So you bring her out to the hall. Anything else you would like to do?
Did that
I would
take
say that's your movement and action, so I'd say you probably have a bonus action.
So good.
Oh god, alright. I mean, since like 1 is presumably dead, I am going...
Probably go try to dead.
I'm gonna move Hunter's Mark onto number 4.
Okay. Hunter's Mark is on 4. After Minerva, is there anyone out in the elements, the vacuum of space? I don't believe so.
What
Cooper?
are those 2
Cooper.
people doing?
Yo, who are they?
I don't know who those are.
Who are they?
One of those
Who
is
that be?
Diambra.
Oh, Diabra.
Yeah, just
Get it, D! Even though she's dying, but...
the one with the orange hair. Put her as Diambra in front of the elemental, and take whoever that other one is out of there.
I.
Yeah, perfect.
Bye.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that one right there is, sorry,
Felicia.
that one there is 4. Switch that one out, and Zanessi is the one in pink, which is in her place. There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect, so you can take the other thing. But yeah. Sorry about all that. It is
I
now,
didn't think that would work.
it is now, number 1 is getting a death save.
I feel like.
Bam!
It's cocked.
Oh, you didn't actually put
No.
it. Oh.
What?
Okay.
We'll just fall out. What are you talking about?
After one's go, 4 is going to begin to sob and kneel down next to 1. Put a hand and just begin to cry. And she's going to say, where's her thing? She's going to say, "We will always be together." Minerva, I need, can you have like this slight, almost like a spidey sense that the power of a mask is about to be invoked. Unleashed, if you will. I will give you advantage on this save, but every person in here is going to need to make...
Wait, everyone?
Everyone in the that section
thing.
of the Halo
Oh, yeah.
needs to
tell me
make
what save
a
to make.
Constitution saving throw.
Perfect. That's
As-
my best one.
As she activates the mask
Oh.
and she looks quickly around, and this blinding grayish yellow light just erupts throughout the entire tunnel, attempting to blind everyone that is here.
She has her mask.
What?
She has her mask still?
One gave it to her.
Oh, right, okay. Alright. Oh, okay.
Well, so we're gonna go down. Let me see who's in there. So we'll go down the list. Minerva, what'd you get?
15 plus 3, 18.
Okay, you do not fall blind. 2 needs to roll.
Close your eyes.
Too late.
2's blind.
No, they're like a...
Two's blind.
Let me try the elemental. Elemental's blind. Zaxa?
Well, at least there's that. 12 minus 1, I'm blind.
Yeah. And Kubrick is also blind. Great. So the only person who's not blind is Minerva.
I'm actually okay with that.
Yeah, that's 4's turn. It's going to bring us to 8. He's going to maintain his position with the ship, kind of keeping it tilted at the one of the exits of that larger section, so that if anyone needs to make a quick escape, they can. That's going to bring us to Plonk. You are inside the Bolt 960 at one of the guns. What would you like to do?
I would like to get out from where I am and go over to the other side so that I can try to see what's going on.
Yeah. So you run to the opposite side of the ship.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check as you kind of look in through that side that's all broken. Perception check.
I don't want to.
I don't want to.
Well, then you don't see.
Nothing is seen.
You're blind too!
In real life and in the game! Fantastic. Save?
Yeah.
What?
What?
Save?
No.
Perception check.
I don't know. 5.
What?
5. Yeah. So all you can really see is Kubrick is like half in and half out, like trying to grab onto things, and you can see
You're probably like,
you can see the white of Zox's lab coat as he's kind of flourishing around, trying to like grab things and cast spells in the other direction, and there's all kinds of chaos going on, but you can't see past them. Anything else you'd like to do?
No,
She's like,
that's
Kubrick's flying!
Good for him.
Death save for
Wow,
Diambra.
he just like ruins everything.
You can't even stay on a ship, right?
Right?
Okay, death save for Diambra. Tita, you're up.
Oh my god.
that number 7. He just crawled all the way. He just stepped on top of the.
What? I thought he tried to jump down on me and then was on the floor and then tried to.
And then he disengaged and scurried back up.
Oh my god, quick little bastard. Okay, so.
Excuse me, quick little.
Wait, that's not.
There's no
on
more.
the list.
Just go with Hazmon. It's fine.
I prefer Troll.
Anyway,
so he's at the top.
Yeah. He just cleared the hole and he's climbing onto the top part of the ship into the vacuum of astral space.
Yeah, I mean he
hit him again. Put him in a body bag.
Can I?
Rain blows upon him.
Can I leap up through the hole with my thing?
Yeah.
So I'm like just boom, I'm like right on
Make an
top.
athletics check.
16.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Easy. You just and there's one point you kind of have to use one of the rungs to give yourself an extra
Like that
boost.
little okay.
You smack your head on the side.
You like leap out and land one foot on each side of the hole, just kind of ready to go.
Hello.
All 4 arms in position.
All right.
boss.
So I'm gonna try to.
Gets up and just like.
I'm gonna pickaxe him.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna so we're gonna swipe. I'm gonna try to Zorro that shit.
All right, go for it.
Zorro.
What is that? 14.
To hit 7. 7 real quick.
Oh, I'm sorry. Nope, I'm not sorry. Sorry, I thought I read the wrong thing.
Ooh, 14 misses. He's very agile.
No!
He kind of just swipes underneath. You do have a bonus action. Which is what? You can either use your bonus to attack once, or you can use a key point to attack twice with flurry of blows.
Well, I can only do that if the first one actually hits anyway, right? Oh, I can just continue. I can do that anyway. Sure.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna unarmed strike and then do the flurry of blows as well.
So you're gonna use the key point for 2 more strikes. And these will be unarmed, so it's not going to be with the pickaxe.
15? Come on.
I'm going to be a lovely, benevolent dungeon master and remind you that you have inspiration fragments that you can use in situations like this when you're close, but not quite there.
Fine. Yeah, whatever. Do it.
How many would you like to use?
Wait, what? I just rolled a 14 and
I think the total was 15, wasn't it?
Yeah,
no,
you rolled an 11 and you got plus 4.
Yeah. So what do I need
15.
to do? What do I need to do?
You don't know.
You need to add more to hit. That's what you need to do.
3?
You're gonna add 3. All right. So you subtract 3 from your ifs, and this time, second attack, second pummel in, poof, you hit him. Roll some damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
3.
What?
Well,
Third attack. Third attack.
Yep, you still get the third attack.
Roll higher this time.
Yeah.
Do better.
That's not higher. That's not at all higher.
Going well.
It's quite lower, in fact.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah, good. So when you
I
jump up
fall
there,
back through the hole.
you
Hit
leap
every
up there.
rung on the way down.
You leap up there, swing with the pickaxe, he ducks underneath, and then as you go to punch with your little arm, he kind of steps aside, and you think you're about to miss, but you just extend slightly, and you crack him in the ribs.
Okay.
And then you go to make another final strike, but this time he just with his claws just grabs your fist and kind of just uses his strength to just kind of hold you at bay.
With your strong
I believe that's all you can do, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Kubrick is going to be like,
I'm basically as useless as Kubrick.
Come on,
at this
please,
point.
please.
Yeah, oh, he's able to get in. He's going to have to try to squeeze by you right next to that elemental.
That's fine. He can. I will allow.
He cannot reach the armor, so he's going to try to kill that elemental, I guess.
I mean, I don't like to be the bearer of bad news, but I do believe he is blind.
He is, so he's going to... Oh, he didn't...
You are also blind.
He's gonna,
I am.
He's going to strike out twice, and we'll see... Oh, he's going to strike out with disadvantage, I should say. And we'll see how horribly he misses. just when the same number gets rolled and they're both poor, it's a sad situation. So Kubrick is like, he's completely
this is
blind.
really boding well for his reputation.
All right, well that's it for
Stabbing him in the
Kubrick.
dark.
Punch is going to kind of, he's going to see what the Obsidian Order ship is doing, where it's kind of tilting to give it an easy getaway, and he's going to kind of tilt your ship, Emmy, so that the bottom hatch, someone could leap into it if need be to
That's
make a
my
quick getaway. After Punch, it is the Elemental, so that remaining Elemental is blind, so it's just going to swing out wildly. And Zaxa and Kubrick are the two that are the closest, so... Odds we go for Zaxa, evens we go for Kubrick, evens. Kubrick's getting smacked.
I have a question.
Yes,
Finally.
I'm a little confused. So, I thought, and I don't want to add more villains to this, but I thought there was more elementals.
Oh,
Yeah, they're in the other places.
Yeah, they're in the other parts of the ships, and don't worry, the Elemental's turn isn't over yet. I've got things up my sleeve right now. Actually, not really.
You just said, because you said that it was the last one, so I was like, I thought there was more.
No, I explained that there were more in the other section. It's the last one in your area.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was another one before, I believe, on
I
this
was
side.
I don't mean to add some.
No.
To put
Yeah.
more bad
Oh,
guys.
no, don't worry. I just reminded him that Kubrick is blind.
And
Yeah.
Kubrick is getting pummeled. Let's
Great.
see. He is suffering. Oh, it's not terrible.
Sure.
But yeah, he gets hit. First attack gets smacked in the face. Blood begins to gush down. Second attack misses. Kubrick, thank God, because he probably would have been down. Now,
Man.
Plonk, being at the window and kind of looking in, you're kind of looking back and forth, trying to see it, and out of the corner of your eye, on the far side of the debris field, where the elemental that you blasted its head apart,
Yeah.
you begin to see movement.
Oh no.
You see a stony arm kind of
No.
No, actually,
and
no,
begin
I
to
don't.
lift
I don't
itself,
see that.
and another, and another.
I object.
And you're looking, and you just see this whole field of floating stones begin to break apart into sections of elementals and bits of them, and they begin to push off from the larger rocks around
Cool.
them
Now they're just
in
leaping
your
through
direction.
the air. Great.
Your direction, the direction of everyone else, all these pieces, there's probably about 30, 40 of them that are just start beginning to fly out.
Did I see this out of my good eye or my bad eye?
I would say your bad eye, probably.
Great.
Great.
So I was like, I see these things.
A few of them land on a couple pieces of the halo as well as the control center part of the ship, and they begin to start just on the outside banging and smashing, and you see a couple of them kind of crawl to the edges and start hitting where those electrical cables
Can I see
connect.
them?
You just want a bunch of them?
Yeah.
I've got a ton.
Good thing you came prepared.
Always.
Where is it?
Oh, they're just
sprinkle them
swarming.
about.
Just sprinkle them. They're swarming in.
Don't hit any of these people.
Yeah, just.
Hey, there you
Hey!
I mean, honestly, that's about what he said, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like bowling.
go. After the elementals, number 2, who is also blind, is
Her
going
face.
is going to
Big
attempt
eyes.
something against 4. But chances are slim since she's blind.
Cute. Look cute he is.
Yeah.
You look so mad.
Conversation.
Oh, are you angry?
Oh, man.
Nah, she saves. Yeah, 2 is useless.
I just mommy.
You see her try. Well, Minerva, you see 2 try to start to cast a spell at 4, and then she fires it out. It doesn't even. It lands nowhere near her, just off to the side.
Great.
Yep, this blindness. It's rough stuff. Bernadette, it is her turn. Oh, actually, Cooper gets to attempt to save from that blindness, and he fails. The elemental.
Story of
It's like you knew.
And he fails.
Yeah. He rolled it, he didn't even look, he's like, he fails.
And And yeah, 2 can attempt it. Also fails. Great, good stuff. It is Bernadette's turn, and she is on the Obsidian Order ship, and she's going to try to blast through that door. You see her put her hands together. No, you're out of the ship now, but Emmy, you would see this. You see her put her hands together in kind of almost like a cone, and just flame begins to burn and heat the door. And it gives off like an orangish glow as she's just continuing this flame.
Get it, baby.
And Emmy, it's your turn.
All right. Well, if it's heated up, can I try and...
It's being heated.
It's being heated?
Yeah. It's going to take at least a...
This would happen at the same time.
Yeah, she's starting that, and now you have to do something at the same time. It's not like she's been doing it for a while, and now it's your turn. You're on the same initiative.
That doesn't really help. I would have to kind of do the same thing as her with, like, the same person.
Do it.
Well,
Do it!
You have burning hands, right?
Yeah,
Do you
I do have
fire
burning
genasi.
hands.
Do it.
I also have heat metal. Is this thing metal?
Yeah,
Would that heat it faster?
probably.
Oh,
Do it.
do it!
Do you want to use another second level spell slot for that?
Wait, what did I use before?
You used it on the mask until the
Oh,
7
okay.
and melted his fur off.
No.
Yeah, but if you knew what the other ones were, it wouldn't make sense for anything else.
I find it. Do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I kind of have to. Like this is
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, so I want to heat the metal,
All right,
but
so
it is
yeah.
metal, correct? Like
Yeah,
I
the
know
door.
this.
Yeah,
Okay.
it begins almost
yeah.
immediately to become red hot and orange, and you can see steam starting to come off of it. And yeah, it's
All right,
It's hot.
good then.
by the time your turn comes
In
around
the
next
background.
time, you should be good to go to try to work on
All
banging
right,
that
so I
thing
can
down.
just punch it next time, and it should fly up.
Exactly.
I do have terrible problems.
Bonus
so I think it might
action
happen.
or anything you'd like to move
Nobody else is really near me, right? Who's that other person standing near us?
No, that's the person.
That's
That's
the
the guy
guy
on the other
in
side
the
of
cockpit.
the
Oh, he's
cockpit.
inside. Oh,
Yeah.
all
It's
right.
the guy.
Yeah.
Zaxa.
Guy.
You are up
Guy.
next.
Look at my guy.
I already know.
Thank
That's
you,
really
Andy.
why I still say
Yeah.
it.
I know what I'm gonna do.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, is she done?
Are you all set, Emmy?
Yeah, that's really all I
Oh,
can
okay.
do.
I didn't realize. I was okay.
Sorry.
So, being now suddenly blind,
Mhm.
but knowing
Blinded
that there is an
by
elemental
light.
right next to me, I would like to.
You can hear like the grinding of its stones together.
Could we call it a bonus action to touch him? I just want
So you know where he is.
to. Yes, I want to know where he is.
Make a dex check to kind of like reach out. And
Perfect.
See if you
No,
can find out.
You accidentally punch him in the face.
Yeah.
15 minus 114.
I'll take it. Yeah. You can,
All right,
you can
all
reach out. You find purchase. You can feel like the rocky, kind of like hard and
Hello.
rough surface.
Perfect. So I'm a catapult a dart, not adult. I'm a catapult a dart in that specific direction
Okay.
toward the rock. And he needs to make a dex save.
You hit your hand. You hit your own hand. You throw it. And
That's a total of 7.
That is a fail.
Mm.
Let me roll up some damage real quick as I check off a slot.
As I name my first ones, I'm DiMaggio. Roll some damage.
That is 14 damage.
Ooh.
Though you cannot see it, you can hear the impact of this dart. You're not sure where it hits, but you can, after it makes its purchase, you hear just
Crumble, crumble, crumble.
crumple as all the boulders and rocks begin to
Oh,
just
he
crumble.
died. Don't be sad. She's like, oh.
One less thing to worry about.
Zaxa.
That is
up.
2 kills.
Ooh! Anything else for you, Zaxa? You're like about to fall out of this thing. Well, actually, there's more room now. You can kind of move in a bit.
I will take a step forward
Sure. Yeah.
because I'm blind still.
You kind of bump into Kubrick a little bit.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
I ask questions.
Do you want to add this into?
Absolutely.
Okay.
There's way more earth elementals than
Yeah,
what
that's
I actually
what I
have.
thought.
That's a shame.
Again, I don't want to add bad guys in here.
throw him over here or something.
Okay.
He can be on, this guy. Save for blindness?
Yes.
I won't, but I'm just,
Well,
reminding.
try.
So close.
It rolled to the 20,
It was a
and then it was like,
20.
no, I don't think so. 2.
Still blind, Zoxa. All right, that brings us back to the
Stupid
top
rainbow.
of the round. Back to 7, who is face to face with you, who's just caught one of your punches. And, geez, what can he do? There's not much he can do. He's by himself, so his sneak attack isn't going to work.
Oh man,
Oh, I'm not even on the right guy.
lay off.
Yeah, he's gonna just make 2 claw attacks. He's
Regular-
just trying to-
just regular
he's got
rolls.
Nothing else he can really do.
So regular rolled.
Oh, and they're both terrible.
What'd you roll?
I got an 11
Nope.
and 13.
Nope.
Yeah, he's trying to swipe it. You're just so
I'm
much
over there like,
faster. You're just little arms just going in, blocking all of these scratches. Can't do anything. He's gonna disengage and start running toward that section of the ship.
On top.
He's
He's on top of the ship.
on
He's
top of
running
the ship.
toward the front.
And he's gonna run toward. Yeah, is that?
You wanted the
I do.
thingies, the thingies,
Oh,
the thingies,
of course.
the thingies.
You must have a thing. Come on,
That's
there's
a
a
bad
thing.
idea, though.
Why?
It's a bad idea for him to go that way because she just.
Oh, she's about to be burning the whole front off.
Yeah.
Oh, here's
She
one.
just heated
He
up.
doesn't know that.
I know.
Oh yes. Oh,
Oh,
clouds?
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I guess because
They
you're
came
floating
like
in
that.
air. Yeah, so I guess so.
Do it this
Yeah,
way
so
so you can, like,
he's
lock
gonna
in.
run across the top of that 5 as far as he can go. So
Like the
he can
Polar
run-
Express.
not on the top of that ship. He leaps.
oh, on to 5.
Yeah, and he's
Oh, my bad.
going across that.
My bad.
Oh,
That's
my
about as
bad.
far as he gets. All right. After 7, Minerva, you are up. You just pulled Zanesi out of the room with the air leaking. You just saw that action go down. 4 just tried to blind everyone. You're the only one who saved.
So I mean, in reality, he
And
did
then I destroyed the elemental while blind. Want everyone to
Minerva's
know.
doing a slow clap,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
which you
Alright.
can't hear because it's space.
So she's gonna start to walk forward a little bit towards number 4.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just gonna like load up the crossbow. And she's going to ask number 4, give me a reason why I shouldn't do it. And she's going to hold her action until 4 goes to make an attack against her.
Okay.
Can I say is holding it until she like attacks either Minerva or an ally too much?
No. You can.
You can say hold until she attacks.
Right,
Period.
No, yeah. Like until she attacks, Minerva's gonna hold that arrow,
Okay.
that bolt.
So I'm assuming you put Zanesi down on the ground behind you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. After Minerva, 7 is running across the top of that thing, so he needs to make a Constitution save for the cold atmosphere. He saves, so only takes half damage. Okay. After that, it is one's turn, and he said he leaps up at you and says, "I'll be your reason," and tackles you to the ground.
He's alive!
Yeah. Last round, she healed him and you didn't notice.
But I wasn't blind though.
No, it doesn't matter. When she went down and like touched him and said that line, that was a healing word.
Awesome.
And also blind?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Well, because that was her mask is the action, and healing word
What
is
a
bonus
troll.
action.
Yeah.
So, and her mask isn't a spell.
Hazmat.
It's just something that she can do. So he's going to he's going to make an athletics check against your athletics or acrobatics to grapple.
Alright, let's do it.
He has a surprise, so he gets advantage.
Hey, don't even try.
What?
Got an at 20.
Oh! So
Plus 4.
he leaps up and slams into your body, but you were prepared for anything, and you stay steadfast, even though he is massive and much stronger than you.
Get him,
So he slams into your body, realizes that you're not going down, and then he just decides to start pummeling into you. And you see his gauntlets begin to glow with radiant energy and spark with fire on both sides. And he begins to pummel in. He's going to use his second attack, and then he's going to use Flurry of Blows to make 2 more attacks. So the first attack...
Wouldn't have pegged him for a monk, but okay.
Right?
First attack is 17 plus...
Yeah, going at it.
Yeah. 25 to hit. So it's going to be...
17 plus 25?
How
many dice are you rolling?
So you suffer 9 points of bludgeoning damage, 2 points of radiant damage, and 1 point of fire damage.
Okay, so I'm resistant to radiant, so I'm only going to take 1.
Okay. That is accurate. Second attack, he's going to Flurry of Blows into you.
So 3 points she takes.
Well, no, he rolled
7,
9 for the bludgeoning.
9, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 9 radiant. I was
And then
like,
the other 2 attacks, one of them is an 18 to hit, and the other one is a 13 to hit.
The 18 hits, the 13 does not.
All right, so that is going to be another fist pummeling into you. That's going to be another 9 points of bludgeoning damage, the 1 point of radiant, which you can just not take, and then 1 point of fire. And I'd like a Constitution saving throw.
All right, okay.
All right.
I mean, she's still conscious, so... Okay, con save, 19 plus 3.
Ooh, yeah. You stay, steadfast. You can see as he's hitting you, he's trying to hit pressure points. But you're too nimble, and your armor, that the way you have it on, is you're blocking all of these particular spots he's trying to hit. And that is the end of one's turn. That is going to bring us to 4. She is going to get close behind him and put her hand on his back, and she's going to cast another healing spell.
On his back.
Yeah. Oh.
He's so much taller, so she's just like
No, yeah.
holding the cheeks.
Okay, I don't know why this is not working. I want to give hit points back. How do I do that?
You can't.
This is a sign not to give hit points back to him.
you type in the number and put heal.
I know.
That's the way you're doing it is also the way.
Got it. There we go.
I just hear click, 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 click. Yeah, you're pressing the plus.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just go for it. All right, so that's after 1-4 heals him up a bit more, and she is that's all she's gonna do. 8 keeps the ship where it is, and he kind of looks back and notices that it's starting to melt. And he turns his chair around, puts his hands in the air like this, waiting for the door to come down.
Good man.
Plonk, you're up next. You
You
can see all these elementals soaring toward the ship and damaging other parts of the halo.
Yeah, can I also see the guy on top of...
Yes, you can. You can see the robes.
So I see all of the elementals coming, but I also see him, and I don't like him. Because didn't he attacked me once?
That's close.
I think he did.
I think in the caves, for that.
Yeah.
That's where.
So I see him and I go,
And you can see too that he doesn't have his mask on, and a lot of his fur has been singed off, and you can see like pink burnt skin underneath and whatnot. And he's just
yeah. So I'm gonna shoot him
with what?
Like you
the
do.
gun. I'm in the thing.
No, but you said you ran to the other side.
Isn't there another
Yeah,
gun on the other
there's
side?
two.
Oh, that's where Rocky is. But
Oh, get.
Okay, so
Throw
then
Rocky out of
I'll
the way.
tell
Well, why
Rocky
didn't
to
Rocky
hit
shoot
him.
the guy anyway?
Well, because it's not Rocky's turn.
So then she. So then. Yeah,
I mean, she could just take over for Rocky.
Yeah,
Rocky, go back on the other side.
Absolutely, yeah. Push him right out of the way, no problem.
Yeah, sure.
Get out of your way! He just kind of like flies out of the way.
Hi, excuse me! Excuse me, gotta kill somebody.
Alright, go for it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
This is what you wanted!
Come on!
Do it.
Ooh! Do I have a plus or anything? No.
You add 5.
Add 5?
Yeah, to whatever the dice is.
Okay, 20, not natural.
Ooh, yeah, that hits. 3d10.
Get a block.
He is in single digits, so this would be interesting.
Yeah, 17.
17. So as you fire, you see this beam of this golden radiant energy just fly out, and it makes contact with his chest. He's like looking back, running, and as he looks forward, it's just like into his face and chest. And when after
I'll just take
after
that.
the initial like smoke and debris or whatever that came up from that goes away, there's nothing left. He's just. You see a blood
piece
smear.
Of fur, little
You
piece
see-
of fur floating, feathering
You
down.
see like a blood
little
smear at
clump
the top.
of fur
Yeah.
feathering down.
And you
then
watch
you're
And
that.
I watch the whole thing and I'm just like,
Oh.
Bye.
Okay.
I
bye.
air high five you. Can I see Tom from where I am?
Rocky.
I like air high five her. Like,
Rocky. Rocky, excuse me.
Die.
Anything else, Blanc? I think that's your movement, action. I don't know. You have a bonus you want to do anything with?
Yeah, you want to wave back to me? No.
Like,
Yeah, you're like.
I can't really go to hit anybody else. Right?
no.
I tell Rocky he can go back in.
Okay.
Rocky, there's a bunch of elementals coming at us.
Yeah.
If you could just hit them.
I'll do my best.
Uh-huh. This way. And
Oh!
I turn him away from everyone and turn him over here
Yeah.
so that he hits these
He's
ones.
ready, and you're like, no, over this way.
Good boy.
Just look through the windows.
Thanks, bud.
Just look at all the elementals and just like that. Oh, hold on 1 second. Bam! Alright, so you're gonna see those guys?
So what you want to do is...
So are you have a bonus you can run if you want to do a dash.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash to the other gun. Can I
Or
do
you
that?
can go back. You probably won't make it the whole way, but you can make it at least halfway there. Alright. Nice
You're
block.
like, that was more than half.
Diambra, death saving throw.
But I can do that, right? I can tell him to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to make
You're not
sure.
allowed.
I want to make sure I point him in the right direction so he doesn't shoot them.
Right. Makes sense.
He shoots the bad guys instead.
Okay, Diambra's death save. Now we go to Tita.
Well, I mean, my guy's gone, so... what can I see? Can I see anything? Not really.
Oh yeah, from where you are, you can see well no, that's an unseen servant, so you can't see it.
No,
you
you're
can
not like
see
that.
you can see a body laying on the ground inside, and you can see what
Wait,
looks
what?
like maybe inside.
Oh, inside the thing. Okay.
You can say maybe it's Minerva, but someone's fighting that big guy. But other than that, you can't see anything else.
How far could I get if I wanted to run to them, like how he did across the top?
You want to go across the top, or you want to jump down inside and get in there?
Well, I mean, no, they probably got it. Like they're in there melting the door. I don't even know what they're doing. So
Oh, them.
yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought you
at
were
this
talking
point,
about
it's
them.
really just
No.
us versus the pilot.
No,
I'm
so
sure
wouldn't
it's-
yeah? So wouldn't
Yeah.
I run across the top to try to get to
Hut, hut, hut,
the
hut, hut.
to the Minerva area?
Uh-huh.
Well,
You can.
So I'm saying how.
Run across the top of the Obsidian Order ship, I'm assuming.
Like what the dude just did, yeah.
No, you don't want to do what he did, because if that's the case, you're going to run on top of the Halo ship to the other side, where Zoxa is.
Yeah, he was on top of this. You wanted to on top of this to get into that.
Yeah.
You want to go in.
Yeah.
So, alright,
That,
so
yeah.
use most of your movement to get to the edge, and you can make an acrobatics to leap down inside.
That's scary.
It'll be over soon.
What am I doing? Oh.
Acrobatics.
Nat 20!
Yeah! You don't just leap.
Oh, I
You
freaking do like
you
a tuck and a pike
barrel roll.
I look like a damn gymnast.
Put her in the edge, yeah.
A tuck and a pike.
Actually, she could land inside whatever remainder. Oh, sorry, he could land whatever inside the remainder of that room, but the door is locked, so he would just be like on the edge. Or you can land in the hallway.
Or put him there.
Put him in the hallway. Yeah.
Wait, what?
You could land in this room that's barely a room, but the door is locked, so you don't want to go there.
No. I'm gonna. Yeah.
Yeah, where the people are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see them.
Yeah, no.
I can see them from where I am.
Kubrick
Right? Yeah.
is gonna be like, Zoxa, where? Oh, here you are! And he touches your shoulder, and he's like, how's everyone doing? I can't see anything.
Don't touch me. No touch.
I can't see either. I think I destroyed the rock.
Oh, good. Oh, sorry, hold on.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. Come on.
Now I understand what's going on. Okay.
Now,
Good.
okay.
I'm sorry.
Wait.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
You're blind.
Should we be getting out of here, or are we just hunkering down? Because I can't see anything, so I can't really do much.
What else is new?
There's still things to do here. I don't know.
That's Kubrick's turn. He's just gonna sit there. Just like,
all Kubrick hears is me going like,
Like float.
but I can't see
you
anything.
can't see. Yeah.
You're like, damn.
I have a spell for this.
Should have learned Braille.
Now the elementals, a couple of the ones, they land on that central control section, and they begin to just start pummeling. And
Can
edges
Kubrick not try
right-
to blind anymore?
what was that? Sorry.
Can Kubrick try to make the save again to not be blind?
Oh, thank you. Yes, thanks for the reminder.
Thank you.
He succeeds. He's not blind.
Yay! Oh, the one thing
I don't know what to do.
Right.
I don't know. I'm blind too. Wait, never mind.
Wait a minute. I can see again. I can see again. Now it's his turn's over. It's fading away. So the elementals, they begin to start smashing at the couple of the points where those electrical cables are.
Oh no.
All of that sounds terrible.
The
Stop
one-
making those noises.
The one attached to the large section that you're all on goes out.
Perfect.
Oh no.
The two barriers on the two ends that are keeping the atmosphere at bay, or the vacuum at bay, fade. And now it's just open space. The vacuum fills the entire thing, and no one can breathe air. Everyone has however much air
Cool.
your character would have for holding their breath. So 1 minute plus your Constitution modifier in minutes.
But
And if
is
you're
that
in
just
in that
that?
section.
Not you.
Yeah.
not
Another
you.
section, the section on the
Wait, that's me too.
no. Oh yes,
Yeah.
because you're inside.
Oh, yeah.
You just got inside.
I just got there. I was like,
And the section that's on the far end over there, which the number is section
6.
Yes, 6 also has the same situation where the cable gets blasted out, and there is no longer a force field protecting those areas. One of those elementals flies further and lands on top of no, not that one. That one's any other one really. Lands on top of the large piece right in the center, and he's going to start moving his way down toward the end where Zoxa is. And that's all of them. Now we go to 2.
Right.
2 has no idea what's going on. She can't see anything. She still knows the general direction of 4, so she's going to try to cast a spell against 4. Let's see how well she does.
Isn't Dianra on the ground?
Yes.
Isn't she deadish?
She's dying.
Probably.
Yeah,
she's
no,
on the ground right in front of
again, 2 attempts to do something magical to 4, but it's note that she can't see, so that misses the target yet again.
And save, please save. Please save.
No, she
Okay.
doesn't save.
Well,
She
fine.
does not save. Thanks for the reminders, because
Yep.
I figured as much. Let's see here. Okay, and then this main central cannon of the Bolt 960 begins turn and aim toward this large group of these elementals that are swarming, and just begins to fire out.
Yeah.
And it's going to successfully hit one of them, and this is the main cannon, so it's going to be a lot of damage.
I'll say.
I mean, is there a way
Now I do
that
declare.
it's going to survive it?
Oh yeah, you can survive it.
Oh.
He doesn't survive it though.
Nice.
One of the elementals, kind of toward the center area, just gets exploded.
Bye-bye.
Explodes.
Floaty bitches.
I'll just put them over here because they're everywhere.
Floaty.
Just touch it. All right, he's dead. Oh, I need There's another one right there.
This guy died. There's another.
Bernadette's turn.
Get it, baby.
She is going to attempt to kick the hot door now that it's very damaged.
Ooh.
And she has advantage on that,
But if I was
as
blind,
it is very weak.
I would feel that this is damaged.
I don't think that's gonna do it. That is not gonna do it with her strength. Yep, so she slams into it. Maybe you see like a slight indent, but nothing more than that. But Emmy, it's your turn.
All right. I just want to kick this door down and get to this idiot that's keeping us on
Make
here.
a strength or athletics check.
Get to know the place we're from.
Please tell me you did well.
13.
13. That's not enough.
Yeah.
You see that where there was
Oh my
a
god.
lot of heat. Not the metal isn't
These
melting,
people's
but it's
have-
definitely kind of
Yeah.
bowing. And when you slam in there, you make another indent. It almost cracks a bit through, but it's still holding firm.
Well,
All right, but can I do as a bonus
Y'all can't
action?
breathe, yeah.
Can I grapple this thing? Does that make any sense?
Grapple a burning door? I
Yeah.
feel like no, because this you can't really,
It wouldn't hurt me.
well, it would, but half damage. But you can't really grapple because there's nothing to grab. It's just a flat surface.
This is
You
ridiculous.
guys need to put your powers together.
Or Tita, the one who actually has strength.
That's what I just said. I said, oh, that's what I get for leaving the 2 girls alone, because I thought they could handle it.
Oh! Anything else, Emmy? Maybe go grab Tita?
Like, shout.
Wait,
call.
where? Yeah,
Oh,
but
Tita
you're
already
on a
ran off
different-
to the
I
other
ran
ship,
away.
yeah.
I'm not even on that
You
ship
can't
anymore.
Yeah, she
even
doesn't know.
breathe. I can't. I'm not gonna ask you to come back.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
Zaxa.
Can we talk if we can't breathe?
If you talk, you lose. It's just like casting
Then
a
you
spell.
get
If you
even more,
talk,
like-
you lose 30 seconds of
You
air.
lose it even faster.
And if you suffer a certain amount of damage and you fail a con check, you will also lose air.
I'm still blind.
You're blind
Oh.
and can't breathe? Oh, what a combination.
We are all doing very poorly. Well, not all of us. No.
Did you do it, Zaxa?
I can't do anything if I'm blind.
Maybe you'll
And
save.
can't breathe. I'm just gonna hold my turn for
Hunker
now
down.
and go for the save. I need at least one of my senses.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can't see, then I can't leave. So I need to be able to see.
Yeah.
So I will hold. I'm just gonna hold it. I'll take the dodge action.
Ooh!
I guess. From nothing around me. And I'll go for the save.
All right, fantastic.
Of course.
That brings us to number 7, who is obliterated. And then that brings us, after that, to Minerva. Minerva, you are face to face with one, and he is pummeling into you at the moment.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you just skipped over me making the save.
So what save?
Well, I mean,
The
you
save for
just
blindness?
knew it was going to be a
'cause,
fail.
Yeah, it was fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, continue. I just like that you did that. Because you knew. You knew.
I knew. Alright, sorry, go ahead, Minerva. What would you like to do?
Alright. So I can't. Can I not move Hunter's Mark if the target is still like with hit points?
Correct. You can only move it once you've killed them or they have passed away. Or
Gotcha.
you can recast it onto him.
Okay. 1 second. I would very much like to recast it onto him, actually. So I'm
Okay,
going to use
sure.
a good spell slot. Just gonna make that little
Check.
red illusory check mark near him. And I mean, I've already got the crossbow loaded, so I'm just gonna shoot with that.
Just a heads up, again, benevolent DM. If you fire your crossbow and you are in melee range, it's at disadvantage.
Right. That's a thing. Right.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So I guess I'll be using a sword then. Okay. I don't know if this would actually work, because I only technically have one sword on me. But I would really like to still engage in 2-weapon fighting. So can I, take the bolt from the crossbow and use that as something to stab and then just use the sword?
Improvised
Of
weapon.
course, it's improvised weapon, yeah.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna do that then.
So essentially what you're going to do is you're going to use your dexterity modifier as your bonus, but you do not get the proficiency with it.
But I'm a 2-weapon fighter, though.
But it's an
Right.
improvised
It's an
weapon.
improvised weapon.
And you're not trained in that.
Oh, okay. Alright. Gotcha. Alright. Ooh, okay. So for the short sword, that's a 17 plus 6.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Awesome. Alright, so he's going to take 7 points of slashing damage from the short sword.
And he does take it.
And then what should okay, and then with the improvised crossbow bolt, that's probably not gonna hit. That's only like a 10.
Oh no, definitely not. Yeah, you scrape.
But,
You scrape across the leathers that he's wearing, and it
yeah,
doesn't.
I
seem to do
tried,
anything.
but he's still gonna take some. He's still gonna take some damage from Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, please give it to him.
That is going to be.
Jesus. Oh, he takes it. He takes all of it.
1 second, my screen just decided now was gonna be the time to freak out. Alright, so. He's gonna take 6 points of damage from Hunter's Mark.
Oh, all right. He's looking real rough again. He's got all that healing, and he's already back down to real rough.
Can I? So, is my turn technically over, or can I try to retroactively do something with the bolt?
Well, you missed with it, so.
I did, but I've got some inspiration points.
Oh, your ifs?
Yeah.
What was your total roll?
So the roll was a 6 plus 4, so a 10.
If you want to use your ifs, sure.
I don't like that face.
No.
I don't like that face.
That sounds like throw them away, so
Yeah.
don't do that.
Use all of
They
them.
make-
Use
Yeah,
all of
use
it, and
all
it's still
of
going to be
them.
one less than
Yeah.
it needs to be, so...
Okay, what would the damage be for the bolt? Would it just be like a dagger?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bad idea.
Abort mission!
Well, after Minerva, it's layer action. So everyone that is within that section of the halo must make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, yes!
So let's go down the line. Tita.
14.
Okay, you save. That is 3 points of cold damage. Zoxa.
We'll just say I'm taking full.
Why?
Well, it's a 1 not natural.
Oh, okay.
How often do you get to say that one?
I know. So that is going to be 7 points of cold damage.
Of course it is.
Plunk, you're not in there. Emmy's not in there. All right, who else we got? We got 1. He's fine. He takes 3.
Kubrick.
Let me just get 1 his damage.
Dumbass, I hope he takes all of it.
No!
Wow.
He's protecting me!
And then we got...
Kubrick.
hold on. 4.
Relax.
Fails. Take 7. Then we got...
2.
2. Ooh, that's, I don't even need to check her stats. That's definitely a save. She's taking 3. And then... Deambra's...
Yeah.
Oh no! She auto fails a death save.
Bad.
I was just like, and damn. Oh. And then Kubrick.
What
He is
about?
fine. Takes only the 3.
What about me?
Yeah, what
And
What
you.
about?
13 plus 3.
What about
Which equals
Vanessa?
3. You save, so you only take 3. Zanesi she's unconscious. Not unconscious, she is in a coma, so it's not really affecting her. She's already can't breathe, so.
Great.
Don't worry, she's fine because she's not fine.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so after that,
she's already
after
not
that
fine,
layer
so it cancels
action,
out the new not fine.
Gurkus. Oh, not Gurk. What?
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 Gurkus?
Gurkus. He's
Gurkus.
Whoa!
He's
Whoa.
next.
Yeah, I was like,
1 is going to.
I was like, damn, when did he get here?
He just shows up.
Is he on our side?
He's like, guys, I was stowing away the whole time.
So 1 is going to kind of look back and forth. You can see out the window that there's all these elementals coming. So he's going to turn. And he's going to grab
Go
onto
where?
the shoulder of 4. And you get that same
Other
feeling
way.
that powers of a mask are about to be used. And you see there's almost this goldish energy that just kind of shakes around the two of them for a second. And then a burst of golden light, you have to kind of wince. And then as you look back, neither of them are there.
I don't have to wince. I can't see it.
Well, poor Zoxa.
Where'd they go?
You don't know?
Where'd they go, yo? Where'd they go?
You don't
Where
know?
your boyfriend at?
Yeah, you
Oh,
better
he's
run.
not your boyfriend.
Yeah, uh-oh.
Oh, is he getting you Mike and Ike's? Oh, you like Mike and Ike's?
8 isn't going to do anything different. Plonk,
We
you're
don't go
up.
off on tangents ever.
You've got a ton of these elementals everywhere.
Yep, gonna go to the gun.
Yep.
Yep.
No, the gun's destroyed.
Hey, Rocky never had a turn
True
Oh,
that.
you're right.
to shoot the elementals.
You are absolutely right.
The whole time.
Yeah.
That's a hit. And...
Which one?
Think.
okay. I'm just gonna
Well, I made him like
Rotation.
face over here, so I feel like it's one.
Can you
of
put
these.
one of them laying down? Because it's like at half hit points at this point.
Ew.
Just make it easier that way. Thanks for the reminder.
I need
Ow.
a Band-Aid.
Right, now it's your turn.
I need a Band-Aid.
Are you okay?
Oh no, I was speaking for the element.
You were like holding your finger, and it was like, oh, did you do something?
Did something terrible to
Okay, I'm gonna try to shoot that one.
Okie dokie. Go for it.
Kick him
Yeah.
while he's down.
Come on!
If only you could do something about it.
You know.
If only.
Not always, not if you roll like a 4.
Wait, how many?
what'd you
Well,
roll?
I
don't
rolled
even know what I
a
have.
5, and that's plus 5, so it's just 10.
What do you think? You gonna need some Fs, or you ending with that?
I don't know what their AC is.
Right.
I don't either. I'm just gonna use the 10. That's
All right, yeah. Right by.
Yeah.
But there's so many.
And I
maybe
only
have
5.
Not with that. All right. So after, do you have a bonus action that you'd like to do anything with, or?
No.
Okay, this could be. Well, actually, let's see. Diambra death save.
Like the 5th one.
She like saved, died again, saved. Like
Just over and over. Tita, you're up next.
Great! I can't breathe! How far away am I from all of the things? Like,
Oh, you are about 20 feet away from that invisible thing, and then
Oh, that I
25
can't
feet away
see.
from Zanesi, and then 30 feet away from Minerva, and then you can't really see much else down the hallway.
Yeah, if only the whole reason for us being here wasn't right in front of you.
Grab Minerva and run!
to where? Like, what?
To the ship!
Keep in mind, you can
we're right
yell
there,
out a
can't
phrase or a sentence to each other.
But then
No, well, there's not a lot of air.
yeah,
Well,
then
dude.
you lose
Well,
30.
And
I'm just throwing it out there that something you can do.
Can I?
Wait, is the Halo piece part 5 like kind of is the Bolt 960 so that you can jump from one to the
Yes,
next?
they're barely.
All right, so I will run towards.
What are y'all waiting for?
Towards. I will run towards. Yeah, Minerva and Zanesi, I guess.
Sure,
because
you're
I
just
can't-
stopping at them, or you
how
slam
far
right into
is
that
that?
unseen servant.
How far did I just move?
About 25 feet. 20 feet.
I guess I will just share, like, because, yeah, we can't really talk. Like, I'm not trying to talk, so I guess I will kind of just give Minerva, like, kind of a look, like a up, down, like, Zanesi, like, kind of the, like, is she dead, like, whatever, because I will just, like, pick her up.
You want to pick her up?
Yeah.
Okay. So you pick her up. Strength check.
Nine.
All right. It doesn't mean
She's so
you
much
can't
heavier.
No, it's
move
just,
her.
yeah.
It's just going to take you more time to get to your destination. So you can.
So
She
I
can push by Minerva and get to where that it kind of separates where that little portal thing is, and that's about as far
I'll
as
just
she
move
can
it, like, well, yeah, I don't want to move, yeah. Is Minerva still, like, right behind me?
She's right behind you now.
Okay,
yeah.
because I don't want to get, like, too far away from her.
Yeah, she's right there.
Okay.
She's right there. Okay, anything else, Tita?
I can't really do anything else. No, that's it.
Okay. After Tita, it is Kubrick. Kubrick is still like, yo, Zaxa.
No, Kubrick saved.
Yeah, that's right, you can see now.
He can see.
See now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cooper can see.
Yes.
As soon as his
I
turn
didn't.
ended, he
Remember
Oh,
it
that's
was
right.
the
He's
one
like, oh, I
he
can see.
did right.
And
He was like, I
over.
can't see help. Wait, just kidding.
So he's going to be looking around and see Diambra on the ground, unconscious, and he's going to push by Yusaxa and slam down into the ground on his knees next to her.
What?
And he is going to pump. How much is he
Yelled
going
at
to pump into her? Let's see.
Who is that?
Kubrick.
No, the other.
Diambra.
Oh.
Ooh,
sorry.
he doesn't have his lay on hands anymore because he used that.
Kubrick.
It's okay. He has
I
he has a
know.
racial thing that he can do. He's an ASMR. He's got some whatever that healing is that she has.
Oh, yes.
Remember when we were all like, he's a paladin? What? Like, we were-
You see
I
him
spoke
kind of
about
kneel
this.
down next to her, and like the tiniest little like shocking like zzz of radiant energy feels into her. And she's like,
oh my god, it's like Pikachu.
yeah. You can see
She
she's
coughs and
breathing.
then realizes she can't breathe.
Yeah.
She's like,
Con save for her. No, it's fine for now. Okay.
For now.
For now. That's going to bring us
For now.
to, after Kubrick, Punch keeps the ship the way it is, elementals begin to fly forward and start landing on the top of that thing. Put like 3 or 4 of them over there.
On this?
Yeah.
like up?
Yeah, up top. One is going to jump down inside on the side that the unseen servant is at. and then one is going to try to jump down right in front of Zaxa on the other side, and then there's a couple more on the top. Perfect. And with that, they took their entire turn to get there, so that's going to bring us to 2, who is not blind anymore either, I believe. And she, now that she can see, is going to be like, see there's no enemies around, and be like, so I think it's time to get out of here. And then she's going to turn and see the elemental, and she's like, oh. And she's going
JK. She's like, girl, let's just bounce. Oh, man.
You see her kind of really quickly moves her hands around in a motion to... Yeah, that's actually only somatic. Move her hands and kind of point down to the feet of this elemental, and you see the feet begin to just mold into the floor. So it can't. It's just kind of stuck there and can't move. That will bring us to Bernadette and Emmy.
Get it, baby.
If she does not kick that open, I don't even know why 2 of us even care about this one person at this point. That's okay.
What?
Why what?
We can't go that way now.
Wait, what?
Because there's a rock wall in front of the door to get to the ship. 2?
But you didn't actually say any of that
helping
because then you would be able
her
to
slam
breathe.
that door?
No, I can't even
Oh
see
yeah,
what's
at this
happening.
point it's a concerted
That's right, you're
effort.
still blind.
Almost natural 20. I rolled a 19. This
All right,
time,
so-
putting all of her strength and her entire body, she shoulder checks the door, and it doesn't fall down. It just like breaks in half and kind of like out, and you can see all of the orange glow metal just kind of bent
Peels
off.
back.
Peels back to the sides, and the 2 of you, and you're up next. The 2 of you see the guy who's back there, just hands up, kind of turn toward you, a little like I give up kind of face on. And it's your turn.
Waving his white flag, if you will.
What would you like to do?
His white
I don't
hammer
know
flag.
this guy. Why would I trust him at all?
It's a white flag. It's not a hammer.
Thor?
What are you doing, Annie?
Handle.
I don't trust this guy. I want to bring him with us then.
Sure, yeah. What would you like to do?
I mean, like, I don't want to kill him. That just sounds like a lot of energy for Emmy to
Which
spend.
one is her?
Which one is Emmy?
I'm the orange
The
hair
white
with the white
robes.
robe.
Orange hairs.
I
Oh,
know.
cool.
Oh,
Orange
cool.
hair.
White robes is helpful. Okay.
So are you like, what do you want to try to like tie his hands behind his back? Like what's your plan?
Ooh, would I even have rope with me?
Probably not.
So can I rip off a piece of my robe
Oh yeah.
and tie his hands up?
He
With
doesn't
that.
even he just puts his hands behind his back or in front of him, however you want him to do it. He just kind of
way
gives you
too
his
He's too
easy.
complacent.
I
He is
don't
too
like
complacent.
it. Can I just give him one good like punch,
Oh yeah. Make it on
just so he knows
Like,
that
can I knock him out before we continue?
Right.
This guy's armor class.
Strength
Come on,
plus
Emmy.
1.
Damn it.
This is so terrible. An 8.
An 8. Yeah. You punch him straight in the face and he's just like, ow.
You remember that?
It's
It's all about attitude.
Are you
remember that.
leading him out, or do you want to keep him there on the ship? Like, what's your plan?
At this point, I mean, he can't fly it, so I want to try and find out where everybody else is.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm having a great time with my buddy Bernadette, but at the same time, we've caught up enough. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I was supposed to find somebody else here.
And
not-
it's time to go.
You have overstayed your welcome.
All right. So I'm assuming you're just taking that guy and starting to head back to the thing, so you can go to that little hatch, so you can head back to your ship,
Yes.
because your skiff is kind of hovering above that.
Yeah, I have a little skiff
Yeah.
there, don't I?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
could get y'all on. Why didn't anybody else try and...
You on the skiff, Evan? All right. So you start to head out. That's going to bring us now to Zaxa.
Cool.
Are you still blind?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Maybe you are.
Oh, cause they're gone.
She's not there anymore. You are not blind anymore.
I can see.
So, the bright light somehow takes away the blindness because they're gone now. Oh, thank God. Ah!
There's that guy.
Well,
If you blast him back, you can blast him right into the Bolt 960.
A couple pieces might fall
well,
out, but I assure you, she is solid.
What did the other guy do with the melding of the?
She kind of melded its earthen feet to the metal of the ship, so it's just kind of stuck there. Its feet.
Perfect. So can't do that now. Thanks for that. So what I'm gonna do is, am I allowed to disengage?
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm gonna do that,
Disengage, yeah.
and I'm gonna start pushing past people toward people I recognize.
Or you're gonna go the other way.
Oh, no! I'm gonna walk past the Earth
You
Elemental.
can
Yes.
disengage and walk past him
There's not much place to walk.
into the ship.
Yeah, you can
Their
get
ship
by.
is literally just like hovering at the entrance of that thing.
So you can.
It's maybe
you could,
like
he's
an
telling you you
8-foot
can get
jump
by.
to get
Why
into
did I
the...
teleport
Yeah,
in the
'cause you're
first
super
time
agile.
then?
It
Make
wasn't
sure
like
you
that
get
before.
in there.
Oh.
That's something he copied the other pilot on the opposite
Yeah,
side.
but I need to make sure everyone over here is fine.
Okay.
So I'm gonna walk this way, and then the people who actually battle can take care of that.
Okay. So you can move yourself in a little bit. Anything else you want to do?
I'm sorry. There's a room right next to me, isn't there?
There is, yeah.
It would appear so.
We're gonna check that room
Of course. By all means.
for survivors. Sorry, everyone, that I'm blocking the TV.
Stop blocking the TV.
The guys.
Yes, stop it.
Next time, just put your hand in front of
No.
Okay, so is that it, Zoxa? You just moving away?
I would also like
To the
to
room?
check this room.
Yeah, you step inside. It's very small, and it's actually open to the elements right now. It's ripped open to the elements. And the only thing that is in this room is a statue of a goddess of some sort. Here, make a religion check.
I'm good at that. Well, I'm not.
There are like little tapestries
That's a
on
9.
the walls that have her symbol, which is kind of like a question mark without the little dot, and then an eye built into the circle part of the question mark. I can show you all later, but I can't turn my computer right now.
I can see it.
Great.
You can see it? All right, good.
Great.
Yeah, so that's what you see on the
Is it
little
a small
tapestries.
statue or a large statue?
Oh, it's a pretty decent statue. It's taller than you.
Cool.
70
I will not
70
be
feet tall.
taking that.
No, it's big. But yeah, it's just you're opened up, and from this part of the room, you could leap into the ship. It's wide open to the ship.
No.
Okay.
No.
All
I
right.
have
Stay.
time.
Yeah.
You do, yeah, definitely. Minerva, you're up.
Alright. So glad that Teach is here too, that's fun.
Hey girl, hey!
Yay!
Okay, so can I, like, from where I'm standing, can I see, like, well, I guess I wouldn't even know that it's Envy's ship, though, right? Like, but, like,
It's the only other ship you've seen.
Okay. Oh, right, because I remember, like, when we were flying, okay, alright. Okay. So,
You would
and, like,
that's how we arrived.
yeah, no, I remember seeing that. So can I, like, see it from where I'm standing in this corridor right now?
There's a lot of beings in front of you, but you can kind of see like bits and pieces of the outline of the ship, like the metal of the ship.
Awesome. All right, so I'm going to turn to Tita, and I see that Tita has picked up Zanesi, and I'm just going to tell him, bring her back to the ship. And I'm not going to waste my oxygen saying any other things to Tita, but I'm going to give him that order. And then I'm just okay. Where exactly in relation to me are the earth elementals right now?
There's one about 30 feet away from you down the hallway, and then there is one about 40-ish feet in the opposite direction, blocking the way to the ship. Or one of the two ways, because you could go into the room and then jump from there.
Okay. All right. So the one on the other side is not near any of my allies at the moment, though.
No.
Okay. Cool. All right. So I'm just going to, after I tell Tita that, I'm going to start walking towards the earth elemental that is near all of my allies. And as I'm like walking towards, I would also like to instruct Kubrick. Kubrick, get everyone else back to the ship too. Number 2 is an ally. She's coming with us.
You got it, Captain.
Oh, Coop.
Right, and then she's going to. And then with my
Anytime he speaks.
with my movement, can I get to the earth elemental like blocking the way?
From where you were, it was about 40 feet away. So, what's your speed?
30.
So you can get almost there. You can get in front of all your allies.
Okay, I would like to do that, and then since I can't get within melee range, I'm just gonna try to shoot it with a bolt. I know it's not gonna be much, but it'll be better than nothing.
Yeah.
You might be able to break some away so that we could get by.
Alright, so that is gonna be 10 plus 6 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. And this guy, he only takes 6 points of damage.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, after that, lair action, everyone, Constitution save who is inside there. So that's going to be... Who do I have to do it for? Diambra
15.
fails. Diambra's unconscious again.
Oh, Diambra. Girl. Oh, Michael.
Oh no, it's good this time.
Who else? Oh, 2?
Michael.
2... 2 just barely succeeds.
I haven't rolled well.
I know, this
entire
not
campaign.
It's a rough eve.
It is a rough eve. I think that's all of mine. So we got T2. What'd you get?
15.
You succeed, so you only take 4 points. Minerva?
Second nat 20 of the night.
Woo, take no damage.
It's just this room.
Zaxa?
Also nat 20.
Ooh.
No damage!
Yeah.
All right.
See,
And that's, Kubrick. Gotta do Kubrick.
Oh.
He's fine. He takes
Ugh.
4.
Of course he's fine.
You want him to die? I just saved him!
Yeah.
Oh, he's looking...
We don't want to be
He's looking
happy.
really bad, though.
Who?
Like, Kubrick,
Coop?
he's barely standing up. He's trying to, like, carry Diambra. He's like, trying to drag her.
Oh no.
He's, like, freezing up in this atmosphere.
Isn't he still like level 2?
Oh, he's still...
No, 1.
Level 1.
He is baby.
He hasn't done anything.
Yeah.
He hasn't leveled up.
After
What's
this,
up, Nate?
this is his first real action. He might actually level up. We'll see.
He doesn't
Alright.
die.
If he survives.
So that was the lair action. So now, alright, 1 and 4 are both out of the picture at the moment. 8 is with you. He's going to do nothing. He's just going to do what you tell him to do. He's going to climb the ladder as you're asking him to do, whatever.
Liar.
I just don't feel like this is correct. Okay.
Plum. What would you like to do?
Ooh, I am going to try to shoot another thing.
Yeah, do it up.
Yup.
Die.
Yup.
Let's go.
Yeah.
17.
17. That hits.
Yes.
Roll some damage. 3d10.
Yes,
Get the
Mom.
DiMaggio.
Yup. Nice. 15.
15, nice. Alright. You take a massive chunk of its torso, just explodes out of it. It's still going, but it's
Explodey bits.
looking pretty bad. Anything else for him?
Ow.
No? Diambra, death save.
Nope, that's it. Sorry. Just knock him over.
Okay. After Diambra, we got Tita.
Are you back to me?
Oh, yeah.
Well, clearly, I'm gonna do what Minerva said and try to run toward the.
Yeah.
Good.
So as you're running, you're kind of like trying to push past all your allies, and as you do, you see this large, well, not large, but a larger medium rock elemental kind of blocking your path. And you do see an open doorway that is also on the right-hand side.
Oh, I will duck in there if I may.
Duck in, yeah. And as you kind of duck in, correct me if I'm wrong, Mike, is that thing within 5 feet of that doorway, the elemental?
I thought he was 10 because Minerva moved 30 feet.
But she's not in the doorway.
I know, but she moved 30 feet.
Yeah.
And
he has access to
he
make
was
a
40
an
feet
Wait, can I
away
use
from
my
her.
last key
So
point thing to do my
he's
step of the
10
wind?
feet away
Because I can
from her.
disengage, and then
Right.
my jump distance is
So-
double.
And in the middle
so then
of them
could I
is the
go
door.
around him and then
Okay.
jump to the
So
ship?
if
disengage so he can't
So
hit
it is-
you.
Yeah, and then yeah.
Don't even worry
Yeah.
about it.
Get it. All good. All good.
Tita's
Got
gonna
that
use
key, boo. We got the
His
key.
key to disengage, which doubles his jumping speed, and then he's going to duck in the room and jump onto the ship. You don't even need to
Oh,
roll
the
for that.
bolt.
You just
There
get
it
it
is.
off.
Use my
I
key.
didn't
All
even
right, just use
hear
my key.
anything
Got it.
else.
All right. Well, Tita is now inside the Bolt 960.
Good.
Kubrick is going to... God damn it. Let's have some strength here. Dragging her unconscious body, and he gets maybe like 10 feet.
Oh, cool.
I'm moving this guy for now. He's in my way. He
Okay.
he can be up there on the
Oh,
ship.
they'll make their way down next turn.
So he's what, behind? He didn't really get.
He barely
didn't really go anywhere.
He basically took 4 steps.
Yeah. Did he get to the elemental?
He got to like where Minerva was, I think, or like maybe in the doorway.
In the doorway, I'll take it. He's gonna strike at the elemental.
Oh, Kubrick is?
Yeah.
Why?
While he's barely able to carry her?
Yeah, why? Why doesn't he just go
He's
into
like,
the room?
he's not Diablo throws her
he
down.
could use his action to double move, but then
Yeah.
it would get
He's
an
getting
attack
a-
of
he's getting an
opportunity.
attack.
Yeah, then he gets.
He's barely up as it is.
Yeah,
he's
he's
going
going
down.
can't be
swiping.
doing that.
Swiper,
So
no
he's going
swiping.
he's gonna just try to strike, and if he gets hit, he goes down, and someone hopefully will save him. He's gonna hit.
Good thing I'm not there, because I would just step over and continue to walk.
There we go. Ooh. Oh, but yeah.
Ooh, oh yeah, no.
Damn. Okay.
We get excited too.
I got excited for a moment,
Like-
and then nope. His
then
his weapon
immediately
isn't
shut
magical, so it doesn't do as much to the thing. All right, now it's the elemental's turn. It is of course going to try to slam him twice. First one, first one slams him right in the jaw, and he goes down. But then the second one was meant to hit him, but because he goes down so quickly, it slams itself into the side of the metal wall, and it gets stuck for a second.
Yes.
So Kubrick is unconscious.
Great. The dead leading the dead.
Yep. All right. After that, so we got some more elementals. That one is going to take its full movement to get in behind whoever is over there. Is that 2? The one that's already inside. Mike, the one inside.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, that's 2.
Yeah, it's going to use its entirety to get over there. I can't do anything
Not
else.
you.
One of those is going to smash through a window and land in kind of right near where your unseen servant is. And then the other 2 are going to make their way down to the edge where the other one is over there. Okay, so now they're starting to encroach upon the top of the ship and kind of begin to crawl their way in on the ceiling. And it's looking dire at the moment. All right, so that is going to bring us now to someone.
Rocky.
Someone.
Rocky. No, actually, sorry, almost Rocky. It's 2's turn. 2 is going to disengage,
Like,
and
this
push
whole
through
time,
everyone.
Rocky's only had 1 turn.
get into that room, and leap into the ship, and that's going to be
I know,
her
how did he not make it? He was in the other list.
success. Makes it in. All right, so that's 2. Now it's Rocky. All right, here we go. He's gonna fire. Miss. Then that large cannon on top. It turns a bit more, and instead of a beam of radiant energy flying out, you see the tip of it begin to crackle with like lightning energy, and it just out this pulse that flies out toward all of the ones that are flying in toward all of you.
So like all of these.
All of them.
Okay.
And all the other ones.
Their
that aren't shown
saves.
here.
I can't make this stuff up. I rolled a 1 and a 3 and a 4 for their saves. So all of their movements as they're flying through, they just stop moving and they just begin to float. Every once in a while you hear on the side of the ship just because it just hits the side and then rolls away. All of them gone. It's just the ones that are up on top of the ship that are still left.
Oh.
And obviously you know who fired that shot, but no one else does.
Okay.
All right, so then after Rocky, we got Bernadette and Emmy. Bernadette.
Yeah, what's she doing? She doesn't want to come with me?
Well, it hasn't been her turn yet. She slammed the door. Her turn. She is going to.
No.
You just say, Emmy, get that one out of here. I'm going to do a quick once over of the ship. Make sure there's no one around.
She's gonna steal the
She's
ship.
Fool!
Oh! She's gonna steal the ship.
And she begins to kind of like circle around and do her thing. Emmy, what are you doing?
No one can even see
I would say at this point, if you're trying to get to your skiff, you could get him up there and into the skiff by the end of your turn.
Yeah, but I couldn't get to anything else before the end of my turn.
No, not by the end of that turn. No, just getting in the skiff and getting yourself prepared to head over to them would probably be your full turn.
Exciting! Yes, I suppose I'll do that.
All right, very excited.
Ooh, something.
Boy, exciting! Mike.
Zaxa, it's your turn.
Ooh, something. Yes.
Cool.
I would love to.
It was like my little cousin at Christmas. What's
There's,
anything? Like,
2 people who are
definitely
down
is.
outside the doorway.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Yes, yes. I do not have the strength to really pull either one of them in here,
That's okay.
but I'm gonna try.
I will say, Diambra is, for a female, she's fairly small and she's not wearing any armor at the moment, so she's not going to be super heavy.
All right. Well,
Kubrick, on the other hand, he's wearing like leathers and he's got his duster and whatnot. And he's a bit
Leave
bigger
him.
than her.
Just
Yeah,
Leave him. Just
I will-
leave him behind.
I will not leave Kubrick behind. I will, however, start with
Why are you his
Diambra.
friend now? I'm just kidding.
I am not his friend now. I saved him
kidding,
once,
I'm kidding.
and he owes me. So I'm going to attempt to... This is what I want to do.
Okay.
What is this? Is this an action to do? That is an action to do. I won't be able to do both. Okay. I want to drag Diambra into the room with me.
Sure. So it will attempt to... Has it attempted to swipe at anyone yet?
No, because I did disengage and then
Right,
it was
right,
already
right. Okay, yeah. So it is going to swipe out at Zaxa.
Well,
What, the
it's-
one?
no, it did it at
Its hand
Kubrick.
is
It did
stuck
it
in
Kubrick.
it's stuck in the wall.
That was its turn, though. That wasn't... he wasn't running by it.
Yeah, he was.
No.
No.
100%.
He walked up
In
and
that
attacked
order,
it.
it's Kubrick, then the elementals, so...
Okay.
That
Okay.
is... Does a 9 hit you?
Yes, that's my armor class.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Damn it!
That is 4 points of bludgeoning damage
Cool.
God.
as it swings out as you run by.
I mean, I didn't plan on walking out of there. I was just going to reach out and drag her in.
Drag her into the room.
I understand he'd probably still
Yeah.
get a shot.
If you want, you can either try. I would say you can either try to toss her body or jump with her. Up to you.
Toss.
Okay.
But once again,
She moved.
like, it's going to be a stretch even dragging her into the room.
I don't think so. I think you're fine. She's pretty small.
I have a -1 for strength. I can barely carry myself around.
Yeah, so roll well.
Alright, so I drag her in, and I'll try and...
Yeah. Make us.
Oh!
strength athletics check.
We're all in space right now.
Yeah, it's not that the DC is not hard.
Oh, okay, never mind. Just kidding. Never mind. Alright, so tossing her onto the ship.
Nat 20! Come on. Oh.
What am I adding to that?
Your strength athletics.
Well, it's an 18 minus 1.
Okay. Yeah. It's, again, with the vacuum of space, she's not very heavy at all. You just kind of like... She just kind of floats.
I go to drag her, it's just like...
Whoa.
Like you're in a pool.
And now that Zox's turn is over, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back in a few minutes. We're going to have the t-shirt giveaway first. And hopefully we'll be able to finish up this combat, maybe do some looting and see where the players decide to go. So don't go too far. Again, we'll be right back. The word of the secret word of the day is broken, B-R-O-K-E-N. So enter that into the chat if you would like a free t-shirt. And we'll get back to you momentarily.
Only once.
Only once.
Mm-hmm. Bye!
Bye.
What do you want to know about me exactly? My name is Minerva, I come from the planet Isgard, and I'm very good at finding things. That's about it. Alright, fine. I'll explain a little bit more. I'm not necessarily a bounty hunter, but I do travel across the galaxy in pursuit of different targets. The galaxy is a very big place. There are many wondrous things, of course, but with the good sometimes comes the bad. I eliminate the bad before it becomes a larger problem. I work for an organization called the Galactic Utility Intelligence Logistics Task Force, also known as GILT. Great name, huh? We're a rather undercover group, inconspicuously keeping watch over the many planets, pinpointing any threats that may arise and disrupt the safety of civilians. The majority of GILT is essentially a surveillance system that relays information back to our leader. However, when a threat to the people does arise, be it an angry monstrosity or an ancient fiend, that's when my team intervenes. We are a subset of GILT, known as the Special Protection Investigative Tactical Exploration Team, or the SPITE team for short. There are 6 ASMR on this team, including myself, each one of us with a different skill set. I contribute the ability to track down our target once we're in its proximity. I'm not bad with a blade or two either. Working with the team is alright. I wouldn't call all of them friends, but they are the people I'm closest to. Whenever we're not investigating a galactic threat, we're most likely just passing time on our starship. For me, this mostly means I'm in our training room, running through various simulations to keep my skills in good condition. I also enjoy a good game of cards every now and then. However, for some reason I'm always quite bad at trivia night.
So, I guess I'm supposed to be like... talking about myself or whatever? I mean, I don't know, Green. I'm pretty boring. All I do is work and blow glass pipes. I mean, with that, I smoke a ton of moss in my off hours. Pretty much working all the time, though. Come from a long line of vaders. That means excavators. My family has worked with a deep organization for like hundreds of aeons. Oh, I should probably tell you what the hell that is, huh? DEEP stands for the Discovery, Excavation, and Expansion of Pandemonium Passageways. We're a little more progressive than those other vaders, the dry, green hierarchy of excavation mining. No one wants to work for them. Frelin pieces of trend. Oh, sorry, shouldn't be swearing, Green. So, back to my job. I mean, I'm pretty good at it. Kinda hard not to be when you've been basically bred for it. Got my great-granddad T-Sith pickaxe right here. Probably wouldn't think by looking at me, but I'm a little quicker than most. Even got promoted to work dust detail. That's the development of the underground super tunnels. I know, far out, right? One time I got off draft Green, came out in this crazy big moss patch. Totally wild. Met this Formian. Dries and ports don't usually vibe Green. I dig him though, we grew close. He's the Drang, the real Frelin Drang.
Growing up, I lived in a small clan of Verdun. My ancestors were goblins who left their planet to live amongst elven communities. The relocation was hard for them. It took a while getting used to their new planet, but once they got the hang of farming, it was all uphill from there. I was never as good of a farmer as they were, though. All I wanted to do was play. Hide and seek or squink. It's kind of like capture the flanc. Those are my favorite. I love the adrenaline I get from a good hunt. Waking up to your farmhouse engulfed in flames in the middle of the night, All you can do is run. When my village of Mandraktow was destroyed by a swarm of ravenous pixies, I had no idea if I would even survive. Racing out of my smoke-filled home I grew up in, I ran straight to the barn. Mama always taught me to keep a pack of supplies ready in case anything happened. Just grab your pack and go, she'd always say. So I did, and a good thing that I did too. Disappearing quickly was what saved my life. Since then, I've lost all contact with my family. I don't even know if they're alive. The small group of us that got out went to live in the closest elven city, Mithrandane. This is my home now, and I have to say, it was tough getting accustomed to the way of life here. They're not a farming community, so it was hard to find work. I didn't know what I was good at. I thought back to my time in Mandraktow, and what I enjoyed back then. Then it hit me. I love the thrill of the chase. I can do that. Becoming a spy is the best thing that's ever happened to me. But I have to say, it's a little bittersweet. Working for the royal families, doing a job I love, is like a dream come true. I couldn't be happier. But I'm only able to do so because of the misfortune of my village. I'm hoping my hard work will make my ancestors proud.
Cycle 12. Strange-looking creatures appeared today in the North City Square. These aliens called themselves elves. Their pointy ears and flowing hair intrigue me. They speak of different lands, impossible lands. Those without water, or those filled with fantastic creatures. I must learn more about them. Cycle 39. Each cycle since the arrival of the elves, the Dalcan people have attempted to duplicate their extraordinary effects, but to no avail. I reach my 40th cycle soon. Finally, I will be able to lead my own studies. Cycle 66. Without the elves' odd tricks, we have now resorted to building our own way to travel to other planets. The technology they seem to have is many cycles out of our reach. Even so, I believe there are other ways off this planet. Cycle 100. My excavation begins today at Zirathu City ruins. Managing to rope in both Vudila and Zixat into my hypothesis, I have much to discover. Not even the elves know what lies beyond the impossible depths. I know I will find answers there.
What do you want to know about me exactly? My name is Minerva, I come from the planet Isgard, and I'm very good at finding things. That's about it. Alright, fine. I'll explain a little bit more. I'm not necessarily a bounty hunter, but I do travel across the galaxy in pursuit of different targets. The galaxy is a very big place. There are many wondrous things, of course, but with the good sometimes comes the bad. I eliminate the bad before it becomes a larger problem. I work for an organization called the Galactic Utility Intelligence Logistics Task Force, also known as GILT. Great name, huh? We're a rather undercover group, inconspicuously keeping watch over the many planets, pinpointing any threats that may arise and disrupt the safety of civilians. The majority of GILT is essentially a surveillance system that relays information back to our leader. However, when a threat to the people does arise, be it an angry monstrosity or an ancient fiend, that's when my team intervenes. We are a subset of GILT, known as the Special Protection Investigative Tactical Exploration Team, or the SPITE team for short. There are 6 ASMR on this team, including myself, each one of us with a different skill set. I contribute the ability to track down our target once we're in its proximity. I'm not bad with a blade or two either. Working with the team is alright. I wouldn't call all of them friends, but they are the people I'm closest to. Whenever we're not investigating a galactic threat, we're most likely just passing time on our starship. For me, this mostly means I'm in our training room, running through various simulations to keep my skills in good condition. I also enjoy a good game of cards every now and then. However, for some reason I'm always quite bad at trivia night.
So, I guess I'm supposed to be like... talking about myself or whatever? I mean, I don't know, Green, I'm pretty boring. All I do is work and blow glass pipes. I mean, with that, I smoke a ton of moss in my off hours. Pretty much working all the time, though. Come from a long line of vaders. That means excavators. My family has worked with a deep organization for like hundreds of aeons. Oh, I should probably tell you what the hell that is, huh? DEEP stands for the Discovery, Excavation, and Expansion of Pandemonium Passageways. We're a little more progressive than those other Vaders, the dry, green hierarchy of excavation mining. No one wants to work for them. Frelin pieces are a trend. Oh, sorry, shouldn't be swearing, Green. So, back to my job. I mean, I'm pretty good at it. Kinda hard not to be when you've been basically bred for it. Got my great-granddad T-Sip's pickaxe right here. Probably wouldn't think by looking at me, but I'm a little quicker than most. Even got promoted to work dust detail. That's the development of the underground super tunnels. I know, far out, right? One time I got off draft cream, came out in this crazy big moss patch. Totally wild. Met this Formian. Dries and Fords don't usually vibe cream. I dig him though, we grew close. He's the Drang, the real Frelin Drang.
Growing up, I lived in a small clan of Verdun. My ancestors were goblins who left their planet to live amongst elven communities. The relocation was hard for them. It took a while getting used to their new planet, but once they got the hang of farming, it was all uphill from there. I was never as good of a farmer as they were, though. All I wanted to do was play. Hide and seek or squink. It's kind of like capture the flanc. Those were my favorite. I love the adrenaline I get from a good hunt. Waking up to your farmhouse engulfed in flames in the middle of the night, all you can do is run. When my village of Mindroktau was destroyed by a swarm of ravenous pixies, I had no idea if I would even survive. Racing out of my smoke-filled home I grew up in, I ran straight to the barn. Mama always taught me to keep a pack of supplies ready in case anything happened. Just grab your pack and go, she'd always say. So I did, and a good thing that I did too. Disappearing quickly was what saved my life. Since then, I've lost all contact with my family. I don't even know if they're alive. The small group of us that got out went to live in the closest elven city, Mithrandane. This is my home now, and I have to say, it was tough getting accustomed to the way of life here. They're not a farming community, so it was hard to find work. I didn't know what I was good at. I thought back to my time in Mindroktau and what I enjoyed back then. Then it hit me. I love the thrill of the chase. I can do that. Becoming a spy is the best thing that's ever happened to me. But I have to say it's a little bittersweet. Working for the royal families, doing a job I love, is like a dream come true. I couldn't be happier. But I'm only able to do so because of the misfortune of my village. I'm hoping my hard work will make my ancestors proud.
Cycle 12. Strange-looking creatures appeared today in the North City Square. These aliens called themselves elves. Their pointy ears and flowing hair intrigue. They speak of different lands, impossible lands. Those without water, or those filled with fantastic creatures. I must learn more about them. Cycle 39. Each cycle since the arrival of the elves, the Dalcan people have attempted to duplicate their extraordinary effects, but to no avail. I reach my 40th cycle soon. Finally, I will be able to lead my own studies. Cycle 66. Without the elves' odd tricks, we have now resorted to building our own way to travel to other planets. The technology they seem to have is many cycles out of our reach. Even so, I believe there are other ways off this planet. Cycle 100. My excavation begins today at Zirathu City ruins. Managing to rope in both Vudila and Zixat into my hypothesis, I have much to discover. Not even the elves know what lies beyond the impossible depths. I know I will find answers there.
What do you want to know about me exactly? My name is Minerva, I come from the planet Isgard, and I'm very good at finding things. That's about it. Alright, fine. I'll explain a little bit more. I'm not necessarily a bounty hunter, but I do travel across the galaxy in pursuit of different targets. The galaxy is a very big place. There are many wondrous things, of course, but with the good sometimes comes the bad. I eliminate the bad before it becomes a larger problem. I work for an organization called the Galactic Utility Intelligence Logistics Task Force, also known as GILT. Great name, huh? We're a rather undercover group, inconspicuously keeping watch over the many planets, pinpointing any threats that may arise and disrupt the safety of civilians. The majority of guilt is essentially a surveillance system that relays information back to our leader. However, when a threat to the people does arise, be it an angry monstrosity or an ancient fiend, that's when my team intervenes. We are a subset of guilt, known as the Special Protection Investigative Tactical Exploration Team, or the SPITE team for short. There are 6 ASMR on this team, including myself, each one of us with a different skill set. I contribute the ability to track down our target once we're in its proximity. I'm not bad with a blade or two either. Working with the team is alright. I wouldn't call all of them friends, but they are the people I'm closest to. Whenever we're not investigating a galactic threat, we're most likely just passing time on our starship. For me, this mostly means I'm in our training room, running through various simulations to keep my skills in good condition. I also enjoy a good game of cards every now and then. However, for some reason I'm always quite bad at trivia night.
So, I guess I'm supposed to be like... talking about myself or whatever? I mean, I don't know, Green. I'm pretty boring. All I do is work and blow glass pipes. I mean, with that, I smoke a ton of moss in my off hours. Pretty much working all the time, though. Come from a long line of vaders. That means excavators. My family has worked with a deep organization for like hundreds of aeons. Oh, I should probably tell you what the hell that is, huh? DEEP stands for the Discovery, Excavation, and Expansion of Pandemonium Passageways. We're a little more progressive than those other vaders, the dry, green hierarchy of excavation mining. No one wants to work for them. Frelin pieces of trend. Oh, sorry, shouldn't be swearing, Green. So, back to my job. I mean, I'm pretty good at it. Kinda hard not to be when you've been basically bred for it. Got my great-granddad T-Sip's pickaxe right here. Probably wouldn't think by looking at me, but...
And welcome back. Very exciting. We are in a battle at the moment, which should hopefully be ending soon. And we're going to start back at the top. At the moment, the party is being overrun by Earth Elementals as they are trying to escape back to the Bolt 960 ship owned by Emmy. And yeah, it's looking a little dismal at the moment, but we're going to start at the top of the initiative order.
Hey, don't talk about my ship like that.
With Minerva.
Good work,
Minerva. What would you like to do in this scenario?
How many Earth Elementals are, like, in my vicinity right now?
Well, there's one blocking the way to the Bolt ship. There's one right behind you. And then there's one further down the hall. You can also hear, you're not sure how many, but you can hear 2, 3, maybe 4 on the roof as well.
Alright. And then where exactly is Kubrick? Because he, like, passed out, right?
Kubrick and Diambra, I believe they're both unconscious.
I grabbed Diambra and threw her.
That's right.
She's back.
Kubrick is unconscious in the room, right? He's in the little Ioun's shrine.
No, isn't he still?
Oh no, he went down from the guy. He's still out in the hallway.
So
Kubrick
right
should be like right in front of you.
Is there anyone? Because like I didn't get within melee range of the Earth Elemental blocking the way because I didn't have enough movement. Is there like a way that I can just pick Kubrick up and like jump into the ship?
You can pick him up. There will be an attack of opportunity. Oh, lies, because Zaxa got hit by an attack of opportunity.
Yes, it did.
And it hasn't gotten back to their turn yet.
You're welcome.
So it can't attack you, so you can pick up Kubrick and just run and jump, yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do that, yeah.
Give me an athletics check.
Alright. Athletics.
Let it fly.
14 plus 3.
Easy enough, especially with the like there not really being gravity. You can just kind of soar over to Emmy's ship. All right. Anything else that was kind of your action and your movement? Any bonus action that you would like to complete?
Do I know that Zaxa like ran into the other room? Like, did I see that happen or?
Well, you're
You
in the
saw
other room
him.
with him now.
Yeah.
You would have seen him when
Oh,
you
we
were like...
okay. I thought we went in like... Oh, okay.
The Earth Elemental would have been in the way for you to jump from the hallway to the ship, but there's a room right next to it that you can duck into and jump across. I am in that room.
Okay, alright. So I guess, like, I mean, it's not really a bonus action, but, like, as I'm going, I'm just gonna be like, Zaxa, come on.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. All right. Anyone who is in the elements must make another con saving throw for the cold. So this was if you are on the bolt successfully, then you do not have to roll this. It's only if you are on that broken section of the halo.
That's me.
Yep.
That's me.
So if you fail, if you roll lower than a 12, you suffer 6 points, and if you roll 12 or higher, you suffer 3 points of cold. So anyone who's in there, take that as necessary.
Cool. So what needs to happen is because I have a -1 con, and I rolled a 3, I need to use all 10 of my ifs so I don't die.
Oh! Are you going to do that?
Of course I'm going to do that. I don't want to die.
Zach's down to 0 ifs. This is very exciting.
Oh,
But you succeed, and you do not
That brings
die.
me to 12,
This is.
and that brings me
I need
to 1.
We need to take a long rest
Yeah.
after this.
Like something fierce over here.
Yeah.
All right. After that, that's going to bring us now to 8. 8 is with you, Emmy. Just being very respectful of your orders. He's just standing off to the side as you jump in the skiff, and you're about to take him over, I believe, to your ship, the Bolt 960.
Still seems bullshit.
Plonk, you're up next. You're inside the one of the gun ports.
Can I see the elementals on top of the ship?
Absolutely,
from my
you
gun?
can. Yeah. You can even see the one that is in the entranceway, blocking everyone from escaping.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try to shoot the ones on top.
Yeah, go for it. Make an attack roll.
And I'm glad. 21.
21. Yes. That is not a problem. That definitely hits.
Ten.
All right. I'm assuming you're firing at the one that you hit before?
Yeah.
Okay, so that one is blasted into smithereens.
Goodbye.
nice.
Nice.
You are the weakest link.
Anything else, Plonk?
I want to yell out to them and be like, "Is everyone on the ship?"
Oh, you're yelling through the ship. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell and be like,
Um,
"Is everybody that we need to be here on the ship?"
Is anyone going to respond?
Can we?
Who's not
Anyone
here?
who's on the bolt.
Okay.
Can, I was
I
gonna
was going to say
can
no.
we hear her?
Who's not here?
Who isn't there? Minerva and Zaxa? Is that they're the only ones that aren't with us?
And Emmy, the owner of the ship.
Oh shit!
And
yeah.
Bernadette.
So no,
Yo, lady.
So
You'd be
I
the only
just-
one that
yeah,
knows
I was
where
gonna
they
yell
are.
back and say no. Like,
Go get them!
kind of busy here. And then I like put Zanesi
All
down.
right.
You wanna
Diambra
put
is going to
Zanesi?
make a
Yeah.
death save.
Since once we got in, just put her down. Who's making a death save?
Diambra.
She's laying unconscious, and then
Oh,
Not 20?
not 20. She comes to at 1 hit.
woo!
I was like, yeah. Now I gotta figure out how to. There we go. Apply changes. Perfect. 1 hit point. Love it. Okay. So she's just kind of laying there, just breathing slowly, and that's going to bring us to Tita.
Great.
You've just leapt into the ship.
Yep. Yeah, Zanesi is down. I get. How close are? Can I do like a weird like reach and grab or something like to
It's about
try to
8
help?
feet away. You can't really.
Do
You can,
it.
you can stand at the entrance, and if someone leaps, you can try to help grab them and pull them in. But you can't reach out and grab someone. There's no. It's too far.
Can I see? Is she up on top?
Who?
Emmy and Thing.
They're in
Whatever.
the skiff.
Oh,
They're about to start flying.
Oh, you guys
over.
are flying away.
Emmy
Okay.
and Faye.
Thing, whatever.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have seen that, or no.
No.
Okay. I can see Minerva and Zaxa, I assume.
Yep.
Then, yeah, I guess I'm not really going to do anything else. I guess I will hold that, like, I will assist if one of them or whatever. If
Yeah,
they
if someone
jump.
leaps and they're not quite gonna make it,
Like
you can try to
can
reach out
do
and
some
grab.
sort
Okay.
of assistance. I don't
So
know, whatever.
that remember that.
Okay.
Okay. After that, we're gonna go to Kubrick and Punch. I believe Kubrick is dying.
Oh no!
See how he fares. Oh, it's cocked. Okay. All right. After Kubrick, Punch is still going to hold the ship, and you're not there to tell him what to do. He's going to hold it in place until he gets other orders, I guess. Then we're going to go to the Elementals. All right. So the one that's stuck where it is can't do anything. However, the one that is in the hallway is going to move in behind Zaxa. It's going to slam twice.
Only once is required.
I can't. Never have I rolled 2 natural ones at the same time before.
I think that means he just combusts right there.
He's just like you just see these 2 huge fists, and you're like, "Ugh." And the only thing you can think to do as these are coming in is just drop to the ground. So you drop to the ground, and his 2 fists come slamming and slam into each other because they were going to try to crush your head. And slamming into each other. Let's see how much damage he does to himself. Oh, good. 5 points of damage.
Divination wizard.
Fantastic.
That was literally divine intervention right there.
The immediate thought is like, hold on. Let me replace one of those with a 9. Oh no!
All right, after the Elementals 2, she's already in the other ship, so she's just going to move further in. She might even... she'll probably try to cast something at one of those other guys to see if she can damage him a little bit. Is there... traveling through there to attack you all. Yeah, let's see if they can save from that. That is a fail. Take 2 points of damage. Great. After 2
points of damage.
Bernadette. So as you have gotten out the skiff ready and you're getting ready to fly, the skiff back over to your ship, the ship below you, this Obsidian Order ship, begins to move and starts to fly around the inner portion, the inner portion of this, through there. And then as she flies by the Bolt 960, she kind of winks to you and waves Zaxa, and then flies away.
Did you just call her Zaxa?
Okay.
Oh, again, it's a Tita. Tita.
I see with my whole face.
We knew it was gonna happen.
Bernadette is gone.
I mean, I know I was already kind of mad at
I'll
it,
be
but I was
laughing.
still just like... Actually, no. Yeah, I'm not even sad. I'm more just like, I knew it!
How dare she?
But Emmy, it's your turn if you'd like to fly that skiff over to your ship.
Yeah. I need to get back and see what is happening in
What is the situation?
So who's left on there? Minerva and Zaxa?
Yeah.
Correct.
Well, I jumped with Kubrick. Am I like midair right now?
Oh, then if you jumped with Kubrick, then you're already over there. Zaxa's the only one still on.
Correct.
Also,
alright.
when I'm going back, can I try... I'm not going to make it back to them in time, right? Like, on this
if
turn.
you go this turn, you're going to get right to the part where you're going to dock. Like the docking mechanism, you'll get right to it. You won't actually attach and get into the ship, but yeah.
Okay,
there.
before I get out, though...
Yeah.
And I know this is probably stupid, but it's my last time. I want to do detect thoughts on this idiot sitting next to me, because I don't understand why he doesn't want to fight me back.
Okay.
So
I believe you get he has to do a wisdom save, is it?
Yes, wisdom.
This is number 8. Oh my! He's got a -2 for his wisdom.
Yes! Wow, that's impressive.
So he has a 0. So you immediately peer right into his mind. And you can tell just by peering into just his basic thoughts that this person is very intelligent. You're getting the idea that he knows that the tides have turned and if he keeps fighting, he's probably not going to survive. So he's just being complacent and doing what you want him to do at the moment.
Ah, so he sounds like a... Alright.
I'm assuming your skiff is beginning to connect and dock to the bolt. You've flown over
so
there.
I will not throw him out into the vapor. I will just... I'll let him...
do his thing?
Yeah.
Alright, Saxa, your turn.
Cool. So, he's right next to me, right?
Yeah.
Cool, that's fine. I'm gonna focus Scruff, and I'm going to Misty Step onto the ship.
Yes! Right onto the ship. Everyone is on the ship.
Using the rest of my air to do so.
Nice.
Everyone's on. You have just connected to the docking thing, so the ship, if it wanted to move, could move. If you'd like to make a command to
and then
punch.
For the rest of my turn, I'd like to collapse onto the floor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I am very hurt.
Yeah.
Once again.
Do not blame you. Do not blame you.
Oh, I feel like my chef would come out with, like, hot beverages.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, upon arrival, like, oh, you poor things.
It's handing out warm beverages.
You barely made it back. Oh.
So, we need to check the other pieces.
Hold on. So
yes, wait, are we still in combat?
I would say that everyone has
I was
successfully
gonna say,
to
do we
the
feel
ship.
safe to,
The
like,
skiff
check
has
these?
docked, and I will say that the hatch has been closed. So those elementals, besides landing on your ship and trying to rip pieces off, which is nothing new to the bolt, pieces falling off, you all should be fine floating in that ship at the moment.
Pieces for the pieces that
Yeah,
fall
exactly.
on top of the pieces that
we
would
can
fall.
back away
Yeah.
from the elementals for now.
Yeah.
Well, I was... Okay. I was thinking that we just, shoot them.
Yeah, you can keep firing.
Right. From distance.
How many are
like,
left?
back up a little
Only
bit,
what was
fire
on the
at
ship?
them.
There's only,
Get
there's
rid
only
of
about the
them,
4 that were up
and
there.
then check.
Yes.
Actually, yeah, just the 4 that are up top there.
Yeah, because whatever the other
They got
blast
blasted and stunned and...
Oh, that's
which
right.
I
they got stunned and, like,
unfortunately
thrown away.
probably didn't notice, which I would have been very interested to notice.
I will say that as you're all walking through the ship and maybe going to the lounge to take a quick break and heal up and chat, when you walk by the main gun port, there's no one in there. But it was firing throughout the battle.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
Cool.
Before we like move out and do stuff, I want to just like kneel down and cast Cure Wounds on Kubrick.
Who's my dagger?
So he's gonna get 5 point healing back.
She's good. Kubrick's not
Kubrick's
dying.
down, but he got 5 points.
You got 5 points, you said?
5 points, yeah.
Those are the only 2 down, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Wouldn't I ask, like, Zanessi's still unconscious, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
so, like,
right.
yeah, if we're all good and safe, I feel like I would kind of, while she's doing that, or right after, or whatever, kind of look to Minerva and be like, so, like, what's going on? Like, and kind of point at Zanessi, like, I carried this body, you told me to bring her to the ship, but, like, it was very brief, like...
Would you like to make a medicine check?
Sure. I'd love to do that. How do I do that?
Roll a d20 and add your medicine bonus.
Oh, I'm actually not too terrible. I have a +2.
Better than mine.
Oh, well, except I only rolled an 8, so a 10.
That's what you need to be able to discern these types of
Yes! Alright, so what I found.
So you kind of, you check her pulse and you watch like her chest and whatnot. She's breathing very shallowly.
Okay.
There is absolutely a pulse, but being a monk of the Way of the Iron Lung, you know a little bit about breathing.
Yeah, I do.
And looking at her, it looks like she's very, very pale and flushed. It looks like maybe she ran out of oxygen and she had kind of suffocated a bit.
Okay.
And at the moment, she's alive. She's just kind of in a coma-like state.
Okay. So, is there anything I think I could do to assist
Possibly,
that? Or
possibly just time or more powerful healing magic could potentially do something, but nothing that you have at your fingertips. at your claw
Okay,
tips.
where are we
Damn it,
right
Kubrick,
now? What are
be a
we-
better
what's-
paladin.
What room are we in currently? Where am I?
I would assume that you're all kind of by the hatch. Nothing really has changed.
We haven't gone.
Yeah, everyone's like trying to breathe and like.
Oh, Tito, when you say that, Minerva like turns away from Kubrick and she looks at you and she just says, "I don't know. I tried to use healing magic on her, but it didn't do anything to wake her up."
Can I carry her to your dock person?
Doc,
His name
yeah.
would be Doc.
Yeah, if you want, you can pick her up, and you're fairly strong.
So, all right, I would like to
You
do
can
that.
carry her over to Doc's little office, and you get there, and there's all kinds of like potted plant type situations throughout, but there's no like actual vegetation, like actual plants growing out of them. It's just all moss.
Okay.
The moss kind of grows down and over, and the whole place reeks of moss.
You're
I
like,
walk in, I'm so, like, it's just a double, because I'm, like, so concerned, but then I'm just so excited, so I'm, like, it's just so many things. So, I don't know, I will, like, put her down somewhere, and is he in there, or?
Doc, when you get there, he's in there. He's token away.
So I'll be maybe sort of in, like, a, I guess not super exasperated way, because you said, like, I kind of knew that she was, like, okay-ish, but I would just put her down, and they'd be like, hey, man, like, come check her out. Like, just be like, grab him from whatever he's doing, and, like, kind of just point and be like, fix it!
He gets up real slow. Just kind of, slowly makes his way over there. And he's like, ooh, what happened to her?
I don't know, but can you do anything?
He kind of like looks her up and down, does a little bit of like kind of what you did, and kind of inspects her. He's like, it looks like she's just gonna need a little bit of time. I think she's just replenish the air in her lungs. And he kind of hands the bong over to you.
Which of course.
Best place for
She
her right
needs
now.
oxygen, and we're yeah, I guess I will just engage in that, and then kind of still look at her, and then just like, you're sure? Like, I don't know. He like, you're saying he kind of knows, but at the same time, you being like, nah, she's good. She just needs to chill for a little bit. He's probably like,
just some time. A week, 2 weeks.
All right.
2, maybe 3
Like what?
weeks, months.
Is there
Well, 4.
somewhere that I would know that I could put her to sleep for this time?
Well, you know that the lounge is available. There's tons of like sofas and couch things and whatnot. You can put her on there.
Yeah.
So you carry Zancy over, lay her down. Kubrick looks to you, Minerva, and he's like, looks to you, and he's like, hey, boss. Thanks for the save there. Thought I was a goner.
Maybe someday you'll learn to follow.
I know, right? So I was like, really, bro?
Really glad to see you're back.
Glad to see you.
And doing well. And then he turns and he's like, he's just sitting on the ground. Like he hasn't even gotten up yet. And he just kind of turns and sees Zaxa there. And he's like, and you too, Zaxa.
Simon's just lying on his back. He's like,
I think that if it wasn't for you, I probably would not be around right now.
he was coughing, but the coughing was just because he couldn't breathe. It wasn't like, look at me. It was like,
So, thank you. And he like kind of tries to stand up in his hard time and leans against the wall.
Minerva's also going to stand up, and she's just gonna obviously she can see the people around her, but as she's standing, she just kind of says, "Whose ship is this?"
Kubrick's like, it's the fire hair one.
There's 2 of them.
Know her name?
Huh?
Do you know her name?
Oh god, Cooper doesn't know anybody's name.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, we didn't have the greatest.
Oh yeah. Captain Strange, I think it is. Emmy, I think is her first name.
Okay. Where do you think she might be right now?
Any person.
Probably I would assume maybe she went to the cockpit. I don't know. That's where I'm headed after I, take a quick breather.
She bursts in.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go see if I can find her. I think I would like to search the wreckage for anyone else from my crew.
Where are you at the moment?
I am currently going to my 8th crew member's bunk. This person whom I've never seen since I hired them. I have no idea what they've been doing this entire time, but I'm just going to knock on the door and say thanks.
What have you done with number 8?
Huh?
What have you done with number 8?
That's amazing.
Oh, there's a number. That's funny that it's the 8th crew member that thanking, and yet number 8 is still with me. I'm gonna keep him tied up, but I actually, can I have him walk with me, arm in arm, while I'm doing this? I'm just gonna be a jerk about it, like he's my date.
He isn't really in the position to fight back or do anything against you, as the entirety of the ship is on your side. So he's just kind of complacent at this point. So he's just following along.
Good.
Yeah.
Can I make a little kissy noise to get my friend?
I was, and it's funny that you say that, because I was just about to mention that. McDagger kind of scurries up to your shoulder.
There are new strange creatures on here. I need his opinion.
He's like, yes, I think that maybe you should keep your eye on Manny. He's been acting a little
Manny
suspicious.
Fix-It?
Manny Fix-It, yes. He's a little suspicious.
That's his surname.
I've been keeping an eye. He's always around, always listening.
Huh. Interesting. Do you have anything to say about our new friends?
Meaning like the party?
Well, I would be standing with the
with the extra
guy was the number 8.
Yeah,
was there. Like then,
so you're trying to get
Can I get him to just look over at
pseudo
this
dragons?
like,
just kind of kind of do an insight check on the on him, essentially.
Take off the hat. You're not Kubrick.
Oh my goodness!
Oh
my goodness!
Oh, now I understand.
God, I was
so sorry.
So confused for a minute. I just...
your pseudo dragon kind of looks him up and down. He's like, I'm not really getting anything right now, but don't you worry.
It's okay. Who's a good little
It's
just like, I love it.
Weird.
He's kind of like flicking his tail around. Okay.
I love it.
So you head over, you knock, you say thank you to the non-existent person that was there.
I'll assume.
You assume?
He's there somewhere.
Assume he's there. He doesn't answer the door or anything, you just assume that he got the message.
He knows.
Yeah.
He knows.
Plonk, what are you doing right now?
Me and Rocky are still firing at
such fast friends.
I would say you can make short. There's only 4 of them. A couple of them are already damaged. After a few rounds of firing, you can destroy them. Not a problem.
Okay, good. Yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna
put her in the dude bed.
I'm gonna go back, out to everybody
Got on the ship with us.
and talk to them and be like, and I'm just gonna look around at everybody and I'm gonna run to Minerva and hug her.
Aww.
Hugs back.
That's super cute.
Hi,
And
I'm back.
Diambra is literally just laying flat on her back, just completely sprawled out, arms just like breathing.
Yeah.
Like
me too.
Tita, what are you up to at the moment? You did see Bernadette kind of give you that wink, wave, and then zoom away without you all.
Well, I just put Zanessi all cute down somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I also just smoked, so I feel like I'm gonna go get food.
Yes, you head to the kitchen. Right. Now Minerva 2 comes up to you, and she just says, "So, what now? What is your plan?" 6, Minerva.
Thank you. I mean, now I want to search the wreckage for everyone else. I was gonna go talk to the captain, but that's the only thing on my mind right now. I can't really think of anything else.
I think that's probably a good idea.
Thank you for taking me up on my offer, though.
Well, I surveyed the situation, and I figured you were the winning side, as your allies were popping in left and right.
Okay.
Well, I hope you feel like you made the right choice.
I think I did. But only time will tell.
I suppose. Well, I guess... And then Minerva kind of like, she turns out to like talk to everybody,
And
but also...
As you do that, she kind of takes her hood down, and Zoxa, you notice that she's also a Vidalcan.
What? What?
And Minerva just says, "Alright, everyone take a breather. I'm gonna go talk to our captain." And then she turns and leaves towards the cockpit.
All right.
Zoxa immediately kills her because there can only be one.
No, I thought there was only one.
Okay.
They immediately mate.
They lock eyes.
So before everyone decides to go looting, I know that Minerva is going to find Emmy to have a chat. Is there anything anyone else wants to do before looting begins?
Well, I'm not really...
Really?
Rest.
Do you really want to ask me that
I
right
haven't
now? You
lost,
just
like,
spring
one
that on
hit
me and
point,
it's,
so I
oh,
don't
no,
really-
yeah, you're fine. Everyone else, what are you like? Come on, I'm going to go talk to the Vidalcan.
Okay. All right.
Or two.
Besides looting,
Mm-hmm.
it's not really about looting right now. It's kind of more trying to
like
look for people
Yes.
there,
Mm-hmm.
but also looting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna
wanted to say
I'm just gonna snap, get my...
Yeah.
Get my...
We
So-
are
like-
actually, like, trying to find
People.
people.
Yeah. There's a few members of the
If
spike
there's
team that are missing at the moment.
stuff.
But if
Yeah, but if
I
there's
do
stuff-
recall,
I would go back for no.
this is where we
people.
first
Yeah,
went,
I want
and
things.
this was a very cool thing.
Yeah.
It might have other cool things.
Definitely.
Yeah,
could have
yeah,
cool things.
yeah. Yeah, I feel
So
like
let's-
Y'all
let's-
would have to
people, I
convince
am
me
looking
that
for
I'm supposed to go
stuff.
back for people.
No, yeah,
Like,
I'm not going back.
like you need to assure me
Gadgets and
there's
things.
like there's something that I would care about.
Gadgets and
or
gifts
else
of
I'm
money.
not
That's what I'm
leaving.
going back for.
All right, so let's quick. Minerva, you head to Emmy, and eventually you find her through the halls. The only flame-haired humanoid in the ship at the moment.
So she sees that and remembering Kubrick's detailed description.
Very detailed.
She's like...
She walks up and she says to Emmy, "So I take it you're the captain?"
Well, it's lovely to meet you, my friend. Are you perchance this Minerva I've heard about?
I am.
I
Yes.
thought you were gonna call her a different name.
I know, me too.
I believe that we should search this wreckage for other surviving people. This was a ship that I used to work on, and I feel that there may be others, but I wasn't sure if you thought moving this big ship into place to search the others or taking out smaller pods would work the best. I just wanted to get your opinion on how to go about maneuvering through the wreckage. Since this is your ship, of course.
It does sound outside of my scope, my dear. I may have to project you to my good friend Punch.
Okay.
He is the pilot here. Speaking of lost people, do you happen to know that? Wait, I don't know which side he's on. Do you happen to know this gentleman here?
So she has in handcuffs, or no, tied up with a piece of your robe.
Yeah, like he's really not
Eight,
even bothered.
the artificer, the ASMR artificer of that group.
I am.
Hold on. Is he ASMR? Let me just double check real quick.
I don't know what he
lies.
is.
He's an Eladrin. He's got dark skin with orange hair.
Oh, an Eladrin.
Take off the vest. You look like an Aladdin. Obviously.
So he's very elven features, dark tan skin with like a bright orangey and brownish hair.
Cool. I know what does.
So, in response to Emmy, Minerva just says, "I'm told that I know him. How did he come to be here?"
I'll give you a curious answer for
Kind
a
of lifts up
curious
his
answer.
tied up hands and just kind of like points to Emmy. Captured me. Nothing I could do.
Interesting.
And why is he being so complacent? I can't take it.
He doesn't want to die.
Yes. All right. So
Well,
we share the same non-caring type. Okay.
Emmy, do you have a place where you would generally keep a prisoner?
Probably the broom closet.
Yeah, really.
my broom closet.
It's one of the few doors that locks in this ship.
As you know.
As you know.
I mean,
He's like, by all means, lock me up if need be, but I'll do whatever you want.
My recommendation is that you put him somewhere where you know he's going to be. Make sure that he has food. I can talk to him later.
all right. To avoid being totally inappropriate with this conversation, I'll just agree that I should put him in the closet for now. And, yeah, right. So, okay, so she's asking me if I want to go back and find people.
Which you don't.
But I really don't. But she seems so serious, so I don't know how to deal with this.
Mick Dagger whispers in your ear. He's like, I wouldn't care so much about the people, but hey, there could be some items worthwhile.
An interesting point, my friend.
And Minerva, you see this tiny purplish red dragon looking thing that perches on Emmy's shoulder. He's got like a little stinger on the end of his tail that kind of flops around, and it just on hushed tones just whispers in her ear all the time, like his little tongue kind of like a snake darts out every bit once in a while.
Cool.
Cool. Well, I'll take you up on that interesting proposal.
All right.
I feel like there might be something for me on this ship, shall we say?
I feel like she just speaks in riddles.
Nothing is real. It's
Pretty
all
much.
about semantics. We're
Yeah,
gonna
like,
make
you're
sure I'm
asking-
not saying anything.
You're asking her a yes or no question, and she's like, well, perhaps this could be of interest to someone here. And you're like, okay, so is that a yes? Okay, so what's the end game? Like, what are we doing?
So Zaxa, this Vidalcan woman who you've been fighting with without knowing she was a Vidalcan for some time now, is just kind of standing off to the side. Kind of,
Just staring.
see if she notices. No.
Wow.
Doesn't seem
Alright, so just after a while, just walk up.
Hi.
Slowly, just kind of.
Hi.
Are you from Vidalk?
Yes. As I am a Vidalcan.
Oh, she a bitch.
She's firing off that sass
I
cannon.
saw her cast spells.
You do?
How did you learn that?
Well, I... many years ago, if you remember, elves came to our planet.
Yes.
When they left, I left with them. And over time, they taught me their ways. I've learned a good deal of magic. But you yourself, you look like a caster as well. How did you learn magic?
Mine was all luck. I still can't explain it. And this book.
May I? She kind of holds out her hand. You seem hesitant. She hands hers to you.
Oh, I immediately.
She kind of flips through. She's like, "Oh, yes, interesting spell options in here. Maybe we can share a few here and there on in our journeys."
I might like that.
Good.
Aww.
Is there a place we can sit and chat?
Of course. He gets a girlfriend because I just lost mine.
Oh, how the tides turn.
We might find a spot in here in this
how the turntables.
ship.
All right. So if you want, you can do that. You do. I will say, Minerva, you're gathering a group to head out in to check the remaining pieces of the ship. You can utilize the intercom. I'm sure Emmy would allow you to do that to gather up a group. Essentially, I just need to go through everyone and see who is going to start scavenging and who's going to stay on the ship. 8's in prison, so he's going to stay on the ship. Diambra is...
Well, I kind of just shove him as we're walking.
Diambra is hurting beyond belief, so she is going to stick around on the ship. Same with Kubrick. 2's going to stay. Bernadette is gone. So I guess it really just leaves it up to the 5 of you. Are all 5 of you planning on heading?
Yeah.
I'm going.
Okay.
I'm going.
As deaf as I am, I'm going.
Okay.
Absolutely, I'm going.
Would you all like to get in a short rest before you go?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can say
I think that
all
would be
that
a good
conversation, sitting around and getting to know one another and chatting will constitute a short rest. You may use hit dice, heal up a bit, and then we're going to go start investigating the ship. Alright.
It's a 1d6 -1, and I was like, get a 1, just get 0 hit points back. Perfect.
Okay.
So
Do I get my all my keys back or not?
Yeah, a short rest, a monk gets all key points back. So, as you're all taking the short rest, I'll describe you all head into Emmy's skiff. In which section of the ship would you like to explore first?
I want to go to where Modron's room is.
Well, you don't know where any of the rooms are because the pieces have just been ripped to shreds. You have to kind of just choose a section and explore it.
My first thought is we go to number 1 in the center and see if we can't activate the whatever power
thing.
so we can comfortably explore the rest.
Sounds good to me.
Alright, so you all head to the central section.
That's what I get paid for.
Zaxa.
I don't get paid!
So you end up pulling up the skiff right next door, make your way inside, and when you go inside, there's just... You enter in the main doorway, and as you do, you can see that there's just from the ceiling, there's sparks. There's parts of... the tables, some tables have been flipped. It looks like there was a scuffle in here. And I would like...
Signs of a scuffle, you say?
I would like... What are each of you doing as you enter inside?
Well, what can we
I'm looking
see?
for people.
Yeah.
Well, there's a console that looks like it's a little damaged. You're looking for people, Minerva?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try to inspect the console.
Alright, so you're going to do console. You're going to do looking for people. Tita, Plonk, Emmy?
I feel like I'm looking for like weapony things, or so possibly people because they might be on people. But like I'm looking for.
Sure. Plonk and Emmy.
mainly looking for like potions and people and like potion things.
Okay, so you and Minerva are looking for people essentially.
Yes.
And Emmy.
And potions.
And potions.
I want to cast Detect Magic, but I feel like it might be lost
Do
at
it.
that point.
Do it? Yeah, why not?
Alright, yeah. I want to see if there's anything magical around.
Alright, so let's go. Tita, you
I mean, it
are
also-
looking for like a weapon.
It also lasts for
I
10
guess
minutes.
just weapons.
Yeah,
And
so
make an
if we keep
investigation
going,
check.
it's like 30 feet around me.
Yeah, but
Zaxa, you're looking at the console.
Yes.
Make an investigation check.
question.
Yes.
if she casts detect magic on one piece,
The way it works is detect magic lasts for 10 minutes concentration, and her eyes see anything magical within 30 feet of her.
Okay.
There's like this glow. So
Yeah.
it's not like she gets
If
looking for one
we're all in
specific
number 1,
item.
she can't see something in number 2.
Correct.
Yeah.
But within 10 minutes, if we go to number 2,
Yeah, so
then
long
she
as we
can't.
move fast, I can figure out if it's...
Also,
It's-
I have
I'm gonna tell
detect
you-
magic as well.
Searching around, getting back into the skiff, flying over to another thing, and getting in is going to be more than 10 minutes. So this detect magic is going to work in this piece. Unless you hop on a little jump thing, a little electric portal, and over to one. That'll be quick.
The what? Oh, that
Those
thing.
electrical things,
But
they
it
have
only goes
teleport
to one
pads.
of them
Correct,
right
yeah.
now.
2 of them have been knocked out. So there's only 1 available at the moment. Minerva and Plonk, you can either choose to make a perception check each, or one of you can assist the other, and that person can have advantage. Up to you.
I'm pretty perceptive, if that makes a difference.
I am not.
Plonk is not at all.
So I'll just
So-
wait until.
Would you like to help me then, Plonk?
How would I help?
You just say you're
You
assisting
just say
her,
helping.
Yeah, that's it.
and then
So
she
just
rolls
twice.
advantage.
You're both
Also,
looking
you
for
had me
equal
roll and then didn't
Okay.
ask me what it
things.
was.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm telling
Okay.
everyone what to roll.
Yeah,
and then
I
go
will
around.
assist you.
Okay.
I will assist. I will assist.
Alright, so Minerva's going to roll with advantage. Emmy, you said you're doing what?
Detect magic.
Oh, detect magic. So you're
Looking
casting
for
detect magic and you're
anything
going to look around the
friggin'
room.
valuable.
Alright. Are you casting it as a ritual, which doesn't take a spell slot but takes 10 minutes? Or do you want to just cast it using a spell
Oh, I
slot?
forgot I could do that
Mhm.
with that.
Mhm.
With that with that.
So now the thought would be, on the way over to a section, you start the ritual. Then once you get there, you
Then you're
finish.
ready.
Look at that.
10 minutes immediately.
Look at that.
I don't
Except
know
she's
because
the pilot
But
of
use
the
it-
skiff to get over
Oh,
the other side.
yeah. So then I
I
could do
can't.
that because I have detect
There you
magic.
go.
Although you're the one looking for stuff.
I
So-
do like stuff, not
We're
people.
gonna swivel back round.
I do like
So swivel back round to Tita. You were looking for weapons. What was your roll?
Nat 20.
Well then.
Yeah. So we're gonna get
He's
back
like,
to you
"Shit."
in just a moment. Actually, I can tell you without feeling bad that you searched left and right and up and down and all
Nothing
around.
in there.
There is literally no weapons except for a dagger that is attached to the belt of someone that I will describe in a second.
You found that. You didn't find any people, but you found a dagger. It's
Zaxa,
also attached to
you were
something.
looking at that screen.
Yes.
Give me what was your investigation check?
15.
15. Oh, that is exactly what you needed.
Ah.
So you can see this screen is kind of like fuzzy and like snow almost. So it looks like it's taken some damage. It's kind of cracked in one spot. But what you are able to make out is a destination. It's an asteroid labeled A129, but you don't know what the destination is for. But the screen is kind of frozen and on that screen. Minerva and Plonk, what was your roll, Minerva, for the check?
13 plus 5.
18. Very good. So, yeah, walking in the room, it's almost immediate. You see Olve laying on the ground, and you run over to her, and make a medicine check for me.
Okay. Alright. That's not great. 9 plus 3, 12.
Yeah, you get over, and you look for, you kind of search for a pulse, and you listen to see if there's a heartbeat, and unfortunately, there's nothing. She's not breathing. She's just laying cold.
So, but like, can I take the dagger?
Yeah, as you're kind of sitting there, like super, super sad, you see Tita kind of creep over and just pull the dagger out of the scabbard next to it.
And then I just got a shoulder shrug and I'm like, sorry.
She doesn't
Not
need
gonna
it.
use
Yeah,
it.
she doesn't need it anymore.
And you had a detect magic on.
Mhm.
Okay, so as you're moving throughout the room,
I want to put something over her face.
okay, what would you
I
like to
would also like to do that, yeah.
What do you have that you'd like to?
Just to like take something.
You take like a bit of her own cloak and kind of
Yeah, and just kind of put it over her face.
I'm gonna do that with Plonk.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
Put Plonk over
Yeah.
her face.
No, we both kind of like reach down and like just put it over her face.
So as you cast Detect Magic and your eyes turn this bright glowing orangey color and you kind of like start to look around the room, besides Tita's pickaxe and Zox's satchel and Minerva's mask, Plonk, do you have anything magical on you right now?
Kind of like a charming potion.
Yeah, so her bag might have like a slight glow to it.
Would my tattoos be glowing?
No.
Okay.
No.
Do they glow normally?
Kind of.
Kinda.
Yeah, they have
Well,
like a
then
bit of
yes, they would still be
They
glowing.
have like the regular basic.
No,
are
I
they
know.
like
I know.
magical? Is what I'm saying.
I'm gonna go with no. No, it's a part of you.
Okay.
Yeah. But besides all those things that your party's already carrying, on the dead body, you can see that the cloak that this person is wearing is giving off a strong glow. And the boots that she's wearing also give off a strong glow. And I believe, yeah, that's it. There's also, you can all kind of see this as you're looking around and whatnot, but there's a hatch on the back end of this control room, and there's a ton of steam just pouring up out of what Minerva would know is the engine room down below. But yeah, there's Olve just there, and that's what you all see.
Minerva just kind of like kneels over her quietly. Just taking a moment.
Okay. You see all these magical things. What are you trying to do?
Taking boots off.
Emmy's just slowly pulling boots
Like
off.
a really terrible raccoon at a trash bag.
My God, you guys!
Captain, I suggest you don't touch those.
Uh-oh. Are they yours?
They're not yours.
I am definitely slowly backing away as I put the dagger away, like before she takes.
Yeah, wait, why is that okay? I can't take the shoes.
Listen, Dorothy. Calm down.
Minerva, should we send her off?
Yeah. I think that would be good, yes.
Is she actually dead?
Yeah.
Like before we're just like
all of a sudden she's like we send her off but she's like not dead.
yeah.
Whoops!
Okay, then I think that we should send her off.
Okay. With those items on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does anybody even know this person?
Yeah.
Minerva does.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
like
Minerva
what?
does.
Everyone that we find, Minerva knows.
Yeah, it was just part of her whole team.
That's like
You're
my
also
whole
in her
team,
neck
yeah.
of the galaxy right now, so...
Yeah.
Alright, so you...
So we're gonna send her off into space.
Let me cross off a couple magic items.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's
You and your feelings. I'm just kidding.
well, I feel bad too. I lost my whole family. And now the same thing is like happening to Minerva. She pretty much lost like her whole family.
Like literally all of her
Like,
beats. All of her
literally.
beats just bye.
What?
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, so did you. Like,
So, what is the plan of action, everyone? Olve is...
well, I
floating
saw
out
mine
into
happen.
space.
I think...
Are we searching
I
other
was
places?
like,
Hold on, what's that?
oh no, I always feel bad like whenever I like try to like speak because I like can't see any of you when you're like but no, I was just gonna say like as like she's floating out, Minerva's just kinda gonna say like admittedly, I didn't really know her as much as some of my other crew members on this ship, but her name was Olve, and she had this crush that was super obvious on my best friend. I wonder if she ever did anything about it. She was kind of timid, but she could. She was there when we needed her. So I know she must have gone down fighting.
And with that,
It looks like it. Like her, you do that medicine check you had. Her body is just bloodied and bruised. It looked like she took a beating from those elementals.
Oh.
All right, I'll feel a little bad. I'll pull out an obvious flask I probably have on myself.
Oh, of course.
I'll do a little.
Pour one out for the homies.
Pour one out for the homie. Yeah, clearly take a giant swig. I'll go to think about passing it to Plonk, but go.
No.
No.
Pour one out.
All right. So, what is the plan?
Go to the next
Checking
piece.
out all the rest of the areas.
We might want to check the engine room. That hatch back there leads down to it. I'm not really sure if anyone would be there, but I don't know. Just make sure that no one is, I suppose.
Yeah.
Who would like to pop their head down there?
I'll do it.
All right. Make a perception check with disadvantage, as the room is completely filled with steam.
Disadvantage. With disadvantage, that's a 10. 5 plus 5.
It's hard to make anything out, but it looks like the steam is just pouring from one of the main power sources. You're thinking that you're probably going to lose complete power in the entire ship soon if you don't get that fixed.
Okay. And I don't know how to do that.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not.
have no clue.
Let's go.
But I think with that being said, we're going to end right there.
Oh no, that's not what I meant. I meant like let's go to the other pieces.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll have to do
we
that
don't,
next
yeah,
time.
we don't have that
Yeah.
time. We don't have time for that. So we're
Yeah.
going to we're going to end here today. Guys, nice battle. That was pretty epic all the way through. And I will say that next time we play, you'll all be level 5. So
Yay!
Who won the T-shirt giveaway?
that is a great question. The answer to that is this. The answer is Tate R1. Tate R1, congratulations. You
Like
are
Tate
Yeah,
R or
tater.
Tater?
Yeah, Tater.
Tate R1.
Tate
Yeah,
R1,
tater salad or
congratulations.
tater
We will reach out to you on Twitch, but if you could email us first at reserveinspiration@gmail.com with your name, address, shirt size, and what color you would like. We'd appreciate it, and we'll get that sent out to you ASAP. Also, I think, don't forget this Sunday, Game Corner, we're going to be playing Horrify. So one of our Halloween
So
games
good,
should be a
for
lot
real,
of fun.
so good.
But yeah, we will pick back up next week right here as the party moves on to another section of this ship for looting purposes and finding people. So yeah, again, thank you all for watching. We will see you next week.